Yeah, welcome to episode 249 of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time, and those are Shane.
G.I. Joe, Transformers, Masters of the Universe, and Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. If you're going to kick it with us, we want you to kick it with us right here every other Sunday live. If you can't make the live show on YouTube's, kick it with us on our Facebook group at facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. If you just want to know when shows get posted or when we're recording, you can follow us at facebook.com/openyourtoyscast. If you want to see everything we're talking about and you're not watching the YouTube, you can hit us up at openyourtoys.com. Top of the page, there's show notes. Find links to subscribe to us through Spotify, Apple and Google Podcasts, RSS, Stitcher Smart Radio. You can email us at team@openyourtoys.com. You can voicemail us, as far as I know. I thought it was going away, but who knows? Try it. 720-235-TOYS. That's 720-235-8697. You can support the show at openyourtoys.com/Amazon, openyourtoys.com/eBay. Put all that shit in your cart and then go to that link or just type that shit in and then buy it. And we get some pennies, and we love those pennies. Rock, where you at?
Well, I mean, the Facebook group, you can find me on, I'm going to change my YouTube from the Rock the Farting Dad to Rock Can Cook, because now I'm one of them fat guys with the black top, with the black stone, and I'm just grilling like a motherfucker. So you're going to be seeing me making, they're going to be making some grilling videos. Big market for a lot of fat guys out there that don't collect toys, actually watch food videos. So Rock Can Cook coming soon.
Is that a riff on Yan Can Cook from the
I used to
80s?
love that. Used to love watching that guy.
That guy was hilarious.
Cliffster, what about you?
I post in the group as Red Menace. I've been posting my Walmart wins. And then Instagram as Associate of Horror. Got another package today, perfect condition. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Maybe Walmart heard us.
Did you see my Dark Side figure?
Mm-hmm.
So that was a pickup, right? Like you picked that up from the store and they...
first time I've ever did that. I just figured it would be in a bag. I didn't think they'd slap the sticker on the friggin' package like that. But that's the future of all figures anyway, so.
That's true.
Badass. What about you, dog?
You see me here on the show and commenting in the groups.
You growing your goatee out, buddy?
Yeah, I'm going homeless.
Nice. I like it. It. Nice and white.
Yeah.
I have grown to appreciate motherfuckers that just rock a fucking white, white fucking, what do you call those? Not a Fu Manchu's the mustache, but a big white fucking goatee beard. I love that shit.
Dr. Strange.
my boss's dad has the Hulk Hogan mustache, and he's like 65. And it's just a white Fu Manchu. And so every now and then I catch him going like this, and I just think to myself, that doesn't work for me, brother.
Whenever I see the white Fu Manchu or a long goatee, I just picture Kill Bill and him tossing it to the side every time. Yeah, it's a 5A. If you want to find me, facebook.com/openyourtoys. That's Slick McFavorite on the gram. Slick at openyourtoys.com. All right, we drinking some fun stuff? Anybody?
Yep.
Do it,
H2O.
Badass. Ooh, Badass got some colorful shit.
Summer Bees Apple.
Nice. Is that like the Pride Month can?
I guess so, yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's funny. We break Slick's balls for everything he drinks has either clam juice, tomato juice, chili. We never say nothing about Roger. Everything's always apple. I just realized that everything's it's an apple.
Yeah, he's the fruitiest of us all, dude.
Not if it's what I'm drinking.
Flavor I
delicious.
like. Only flavor I like.
I got the fruitiest drink of everybody tonight.
I was gonna say, Chef Rock, what do you got?
Oh, I just finished a Modelo, but now I saw this in the back of the fridge. I want something sweet to cleanse my palate. So I'm drinking.
Windex.
I'm drinking a Seagram Biscate Blue Raspberry Italian Ice.
Ooh, there you go. You're getting some culture in there at least, right?
Yeah, I just need some sweet liquid. That's all.
That's the shit they use to color the water at Disneyland.
Putting its car to clean the windshield.
And I was in a rush. Taco Bell fucked up my order, so I just had to grab and go. So I went old school. I went some Mickey's, not even glass, just a bomber. But
I haven't seen a Mickey's in the longest time.
oh, dude, I still love it, man.
So let's hear what Taco Bell do to your order. We didn't get to hear.
Oh, it wasn't anything ridiculous, but so they have those double beef burritos right now, and they have a spicy one that has the fucking pickled jalapenos in it, and I've only had a couple, but I enjoyed them. In a Taco Bell burrito, I don't normally rock pickled jalapenos unless it's like 7-Eleven nachos, or stadium nachos, as some people call them. I love pickled jalapenos on those, but in a fucking Taco Bell burrito, they're perfect. So I ordered that. I get up to the window and they're like, yeah, it's $4.30. And I'm like, no, I just ordered a $2 burrito. And somehow she put in some weird grilled chicken grilled burrito thing and my other one, and I said no, just the spicy double beef, and she's like yelling back, cancel this, cancel that, fucking. She hands me my shit, I drive off, and yeah, it's some grilled chicken thing. And she didn't even give me my fucking hot sauce packets, so yeah, it was dry. It wasn't what I ordered. Not that chicken's the worst, It's got some, lean, high protein beef
yeah, but
in
it tastes like
but...
shit when it's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, son of a bitch, I wanted some fucking tortilla strips and some canned jalapenos.
Well, just to segue into the story I was going to tell before the podcast that I saved. So when Cliff just said about your order being wrong, I was 18 working at Taco Bell, making $4.25 an hour. My car insurance was probably $225 a month. It was more than a week's pay. So you figure I was making $180 a week, and then after taxes it was like $140, plus gas, plus spending any money. And back then a CD was like $18, $19. So I was going to college 2 days a week, all day Monday, all day Wednesday. So I worked, obviously the other 5 days a week I worked at Taco Bell, and I opened the store where I did all the prep work. I deep fried the taco shells, the salad shells. I made the cinnamon twist, which I never realized was just rotini pasta deep fried, thrown on cinnamon dust. But I had to figure out a way. Every job I've ever worked at, I've always stole. So I figured I needed a scam. I need to figure out a way to make some extra money. So I worked the drive-through for the lunch rush, and I figured out, okay, every time somebody orders a drink, I'll make their drink, but I'm not going to ring it into the computer. And then every order, let's say your meal was $4.30 like Slicks was, and they ordered a Pepsi, I just go $5.30, no matter what size drink it was. And then every time their money came to the register, I'd take a single and put it where the 50s were. And then when I had 10 singles, I'd swap out the 10 singles, put a 10. And then back and forth till I got, $20, $30. There was cameras, so I would do the old trick where you crumple the money, put it on your hand. I got to scratch my ankle. And I would stick the money in my sock and, $30 a day, $20, $30. And then they do an analysis and they realize that whenever Rock works the lunch shift, there's no drinks being sold. And they couldn't figure out what was going on. So they started reviewing the cameras and they realized that something was going on. And then a couple months later, we got these things. If your price that you're being charged does not match what's on the screen, call this number. Yeah. You can thank this guy for that. My scam.
You get fired?
I got fired for another reason. So I was working drive-thru one day. This is a great story. It's quick, though. I was working drive-thru one day, and this guy was just being a miserable prick. They used to do the 10-pack of tacos back then. This is when everything was $69, $79, $89, like $1.09. Like the most expensive thing was like the taco salad, the beef burrito, supreme, and Mexican pizza. So this guy gets a 10-pack of tacos, and they came in like that box. And hot and mild sauce, sir? Both. Bam! I punched a box of tacos. I give him the box of tacos, and I give him his bag of food because he ordered some other stuff. Then I see this guy come walking in like 20 minutes later. Now it's a Saturday night. It's like 6:30. I'm fucking miserable. I'm like 18, 19. I'm working at Taco Bell. Smell like grease. And fucking $4.25 an hour. So this guy walks up. I go, hi, sir. How can I help you? Is there a problem with your order? He goes, shut the fuck up. I go, what? He goes, shut the fuck up. I go, you shut the fuck up. And the manager, I mean, literally, from the manager's office to the counter was maybe 20 feet. The manager goes, Rock, you're fired. I go, I'm fired?
Wow, on the spot in front of everybody?
I go to the steam table. So they have they have the guy who opens up the bin. He takes like the soft taco shells. He scoops everything on. He puts on the assembly line. They shoot it down. This guy stuffs it. The last guy extras wraps it. On top of where they have like the lettuce, the tomato, the sour cream, and all the sauces is the warming table where your hot taco shells are, the nachos, cinnamon twist. I take the whole fucking shelf. Wham! Throw it right across the whole kitchen area. They call the police. They get a restraining order against me.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not allowed in the Taco Bell in Farmingville anymore, North Ocean Avenue, but get what you pay for, $4.25 an hour. Bing bong! Go fuck yourself, Taco Bell! Jesus
Christ. That's one of those things I don't think I've never caused a scene.
Oh,
you know,
I specialize in that. if you give me 2 minutes, I have another. I used to work. Then I went from working Taco Bell to security because security paid $6 an hour, and you didn't have to do shit. So I get this job that I'm driving around a brand new construction neighborhood. Back then, these were $600,000 houses. Now they're probably more than double that. So my job was to drive around the construction site, make sure nobody broke into the houses. I would tell my friends when I'm working, and we would take the security car and drive do fucking donuts in the cul-de-sacs and shit, just screeching tires, just doing all kind of burnouts and stuff. Anyway, I get a flat tire. So I park at a construction trailer, and I call the rock to base. I got a flat tire. So, okay, we're going to send somebody out. So I'm sitting with the car. I jacked it up, and I couldn't get the tire off. So now I'm starting to get tired, you know. I'm working the overnight. So the supervisor pulls up behind me, and he's like, car 42 to rock, and I'm fucking I'm sleeping. He knocks on the window. Hey, I got a right job. He woke me up like that scene in Goodfellas when Daniel's, hey, fucko, let's go for a ride. He knocks on the window. He's like, I got a right job. You're sleeping on the job. I go, I've been sitting in this car for hours waiting for you. He's like, I'm going to write you up. I go, no, fuck you. Fuck this job. So the car is on a jack on a construction site by a trailer on the mud. I start kicking the car. I start kicking the bumper because it's on the jack. And the car just goes ka-thunk, right into the mud. I was like, fuck you in this job. I don't need $6 an hour. Yeah, I leave every job in a blaze of glory. There's no other way to go out. If somebody's not calling the cops and you got fired, you didn't quit properly. You get fired.
Words to live by Rock.
I haven't had the cops called on me in a few years, but it is fun.
A few years.
It is fun when you get that little heart going. You get that little, you know. But yeah, good old days. Back to the mortgage.
Chef's kiss to Rock and his employment history.
Hey, I'm straight now.
Yeah, until they try to fire you.
Yeah,
and then you cut down,
and then
cut
shit
down half
goes
the trees
sideways.
in the fucking where's that rich place in New York that you're always at?
Hamptons.
The Hamptons,
Yeah,
yeah.
cut down all the trees in the Hamptons.
Yeah, I was gonna say he fucking sprays fucking hydrochloric acid on all
Wearing
the
my hot
trees.
mask with a chainsaw.
Better than I've been doing at work lately because of medicine I'm on. That medicine I'm on to lose weight, like it takes the sugar, semaglutide, it takes the glucose out of your blood, and it kind of sometimes you have to excrete it. So every now and then, just the hairs stand up on my arm and the back of my neck. It's go time. I have 30 seconds till I shit my pants. And there's times I literally just walk around. There's no cameras. I just pull my pants down and I shit. The other day I shit all over my truck. I blew diarrhea all over the fucking rim, the rotor, the fucking brake, and then I had to take the spray truck. I had to turn the pressure up to 400. I had to hose down the truck like I worked at the Bronx Zoo. Every day's an adventure. It's just, it's not.
Rock, they sell adult diapers, dude.
Oh, it's bad, man. It's bad. It's just like, but you never know. So thankfully, that's why you went from drinking a pot of coffee a day to 1 cup now, because the caffeine accelerates. Fucking bad life, my friend. It's a bad life.
Whew. Oh my God! Wow, this all stemmed from what we were drinking and my taco.
And now you know why the show's gonna be 3 hours tonight, folks. Maybe 4. You blame me. It's all me. And let me just tell you something. Not to hold the show up any longer. This is like the tip of the iceberg of my stories about shit that's happened at work. I have a million more stories like this or worse.
It's cool. We're just gonna cut out all the Transformers news.
So that's fun.
We gotta cut down on the fucking TF shit.
Oh my God. Love it. AAA in the house, Brinkalizer, Paul Schreiber. Thank you, brothers, for joining us. AAA's got a question for the show that actually I guess we're gonna fucking hit right now. Let's see. AAA says a question for the show. If you can afford to purchase one IP to create toys, which franchise would you buy, and would you purchase it to generate a decent amount of revenue, or buy it simply because you love it? Cliff, you're like the franchise genius, I think, of all of us. You've got deep cuts. You're very dedicated to your lines. Why don't you start us off?
Dude, I don't have an answer to that question right now. I'd have
Really?
to think about. I'd have to think. I'll tell you the one toy that I've never received is the telepod from the Fly. There's no statues of it. There's no model kits of it.
Interesting.
It is my favorite it's my favorite piece of production design ever. And there's never been a model kit, statue, anything of it. So I'd probably buy the fucking Fly.
That's right, because we've gotten a Fly, right? We got
Brugga
Goldblum,
Flies.
like kind of not mid transformation, but
like full on. Yeah, we've gotten the full on Fly, and then we got a couple statues a couple years back of Martin Fly from the Fly 2, Eric Stoltz's Fly.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Where he's like a full on Fly. Like, yeah. But no, never any telepod.
I'm gonna rock Starship Troopers, man. Who's the author of that?
It's not Philip K. Dick.
I can't remember. Yeah, it's hardcore, but I love the propaganda and all that. I think you could go really deep. We got I have a Carmen here. Galoob did that line back in the day. They did an Action Fleet version, which that's something I need to deep dive back into. But they did an Action Fleet version of it because it was Galoob. But, 2 was crap, 3 was better, but nothing compares to the first.
Well, that's Paul Verhoeven, man.
Yeah, exactly. I'll do Starship Troopers.
It's Heinlein. It's Robert Heinlein.
Oh, the book? Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Robert
Thank
Heinlein.
you.
Yeah, no worries.
Badass.
So are we talking about Enigs? Like a franchise?
Anything, dude. I guess he kind of leaves it open. Would you buy Joe and try to do something different with it?
I don't know if I'd buy Joe, to be honest with you, because you know what? I would buy Joe, and I would do a different take on what we already used to.
So, would you make it? I guess how would you make it better? Would you just go back?
I would bring
full on O-ring.
Get rid of like Duke and Scarlet and Snake Eyes and all that guy.
Oh wow!
And start a whole new like base troop a whole new like Cobra exists, but they've gotten so old they've moved on, and this is the new.
They've been replaced by Iron Claw.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah.
Now are you willing to face the Nightlick wrath as people come up and say, "What the fuck did you buy this license for? You're fucking up my entire childhood." You know?
Well, that's probably what the 12-inch guys said to the 3 3/4-inch.
Yeah, that's true. That's very fucking true. Those guys probably like rolled over and died. That's what happened.
So I mean, it's got to, if it wants to survive, it's got to change again.
It's got to change, and we just keep getting stuck in what our nostalgia is with it. I mean, that's the whole problem with it.
Yeah, you're not going to create any new fans or younger fans by
exactly.
That's the problem. I think that's with all these things. Star Wars tried to do that with the newer movies, but then they kind of, depending on which way you lean on that, went right or left.
Yeah.
I really like
saying
Sigma
someone
6.
buys Star Wars and fix the line. Cliff, you like the Sigma 6?
I thought they were too big, but I really liked them.
Yeah, it translated well. It definitely translated well. Even Resolute translated perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I dug the Sigma 6 with like the Centurion feel with all the ports
the plugs,
and all that kind of shit. Yeah. Shane?
I was really disappointed with what happened recently with Zoids. if I could buy Zoids and just bring, a portion or like a fraction of the kits that they have in Japan, or China over here,
You
probably
just didn't like how they made the figures that rode on them and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it just felt. I mean, it was cool. Like as far as like an anthropomorphic take on it. In terms of, I don't know. But yeah, I'm more about the classic Zoids. I would buy the rights to like a lot of the Takara stuff that Americans haven't had the pleasure of getting in our stores. I don't know.
Well, and you're a big fan of the Diaclone series like AAA. I think that would be a good mix if you could get Zoids and that old school Diaclone going, because both of them had the little, 3/4-inch fucking chrome figures. And, well, no, Diaclone had the nice articulated ones, but AAA says Cliff should buy Mask. Make a comeback.
I don't know if I need Mask to come back.
I was gonna say it's kind of perfect, right? I think lots of people, and we're gonna talk about, and I think maybe this is where AAA's question comes from. We're gonna talk about 2 really good toy lines that have been bought and are coming back, and I think they were kind of perfect in their original forms. But Chef Rock, you're gonna buy some Blackstone?
Well, you know what? I mean, to really answer Peter's question about what IP would you like to buy to create toys, this is a line that's really only had 1 or 2 figures made ever. It's Die Hard. Die Hard had a real movie toys figure made, and they've made some sideshow figures or whether those kind of 12-inch figures. But other than John McClane, they've never made any kind of 3 3/4, 6-inch figures. Can you imagine you can get a Hans Gruber, all the henchmen, how many different McClanes, a regular McClane, a bloody McClane. Then there's how many different movies, how many different bad guys.
Well, I was going to say, once you get past the original Die Hard, I literally cannot remember anything past it.
Well, the second one's got Colonel Stewart.
Yeah, Colonel Stewart.
Good, man.
John Amos.
That's
as
what I'm
the
saying.
army guy.
And the third one has Samuel
Jeremy
Jackson and Michael. Jeremy Irons?
Jeremy Irons says, it's Simon.
Yeah, 4 and 5, not really. But at least the first couple, those after that would be deep cuts. But
the first 3, yeah.
I mean, I see people make custom figures and they look incredible. So only really John McClane, like a NECA figure. But I think that would be something you could really make, even 3 3/4, 4-inch Joe style. I mean, how awesome would that be to have some of those kind of bad guys to go get you Joes or John McClane to shoot Cobras?
If your company does well, you got to do Galaxy Quest.
Oh, Galaxy Quest. Did they ever do like a Star... No, they never did like the Playmate Star Trek? Like that weird 4.5...
I mean, I'm sure who would be able to make something like this? Marauder Gunrunners, because they have figures in suits. They have a John Wick kind of figure.
Yeah,
like they can make like
a
yeah, exactly. Like
they got a brother at a computer, like hacking shit.
Yeah,
Leo.
If there was ever
he was one of my favorites, man. He kept calm.
I love
the
that.
Whole
What's that?
time.
The police have themselves an RV.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. There would be you could have a little playset with the broken glass and the little cubicles and stuff, and some sheetrock walls and shit. You could throw the guy through the wall. I mean, little elevator shaft playset connected to it. Fuck yeah, like picture that. Picture the NECA, the 2-story diorama they have. The playset. Picture one is a office level, and the other one is the construction, and then you have the elevator shaft.
Yeah, and then at the top you have the roof that they jump off with the helipad. Yeah.
His feet are all cut up on the bottom from running around with the
Well, it would have to come with instead of extra hands, extra feet.
Regular bloody feet.
Yeah.
We might know
2 different figures because Bloody Feet, he takes off his tank top to wrap his feet, so that'd be the shirtless figure.
That's the fucking Amazon exclusive with the Christmas tape, with the gun duct tape. That's the fucking Amazon exclusive. Dirty T-shirt, bloody. There you go. That's how you get that fucking figure. And that one's extra money, bitches. It's a deluxe because it's got the fucking little stand with the cart next to it.
Yeah, some dry brushing on the skin.
That's $34 now.
Brinkalizer, you can blow up his spot. Looks like he might be rocking the Starcom. He's saying I'd buy the Starcom IP.
Those were fun with the magnets and the what do you call it? Like you would twist them up and then let them go, like the wind up.
Yeah.
Or possibly Crystar.
Crystar.
Brink
spelled it wrong too. He's a crystal. When you have company slick, do you break out the crystal dishes?
Yeah.
Brinkalizer fixing his spelling on there. AAA says, okay, since nobody wants Star Wars, I will fix the damn line. I'll focus a lot on EU stuff. Hey, please.
No fandom is full of more pieces of shit than Star Wars. I'm not touching it.
Very true.
But getting back to what Roger said, what about making like a Marvel universe, like with the TV shows with G.I. Joe? Like, you could make a Chuckles show about Chuckles as like a deep operative.
Yeah.
You can make different shows, like an espionage one. There'd be different. You wouldn't have to do all action, blood and guts. You can do different characters and evolve into a story where, you know, Crystal's trying to infiltrate some kind of terrorist organization or a gunsmoke, kind of like Miami Vice-ish, but, you know, mix in
just
a little military espionage.
Yeah, hit every TV paradigm. You could have like a Bachelorette with the Baroness and Jinx or something battling it out. I love it.
I watched the G.I. Joe the movie last night. The best part, Chuckles picking up that rocket and throwing it at the fucking
dude, taking it off the Havoc? Like, fuck this!
Yeah. Boom! Fucks that shit up.
All right. Let's get to fucking some show notes here. Thank you, AAA, for the great
it's only been 40 minutes. We should be
exactly. All right, con news. And I don't know if I missed something. Somebody please turn me on to a good He-Man, because He-Man.org is just gone away. Like, I don't ever get any news from them. The only He-Man stuff I ever get is from Toy Arc, and they do a pretty good job, and maybe they are covering it. But if somebody's got a good He-Man resource...
Preturnia on Twitter is pretty good. Preturnia.com on Twitter.
Eternia.com.
Preturnia.
Oh, you're right. I have heard of that. Send it to me and something I can reference when I'm not going to be half in the bag by the end of this show. But the only thing I saw from PowerCon was the fucking Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. And this is dope. I love this wolf. If you haven't seen their oversized figures, those are some of the most impressive, in my opinion. So originally started as a 3 3/4 line with some very questionable quality, in my opinion. They're about to, I think I've gotten shipping notices. We're about to get their 6-inch line. But they did deluxe versions of them, these big beefy dudes.
That mankini on that first picture you showed was pretty skimpy, huh? Jesus, he's a real grape smuggler. That wolf with the
wolf one.
Jesus, man, he better be manscaping because holy shit, there's not much material on that guy.
Oh yeah.
Those are some, I mean, I wear tidy whities. You know what I mean? But damn, those are some bikini briefs, boy.
Oh yeah, I would definitely have some creatures of the Serengeti like rocking below that bikini line. That's for sure. Yeah, even look at the side over here.
Yeah. Give him a little bump, a little bulge.
Little wolf nuts hanging up the side.
Better than seeing that red rocket coming out, for Christ's sakes. Oh shit! He just spit out.
Oh. We get not baboons. What are these?
Chimpanzees?
No.
Orangutan.
Yeah, orangutans with the big fucking side shit.
You notice how they covered up his red ass cheeks though? 'Cause they knew better on that one.
That bird one is pretty dope, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Kind of a fucking homage to the fucking kung fu with the big hat.
Yeah. Can't see its cloaca. That's good. They covered it up.
We get some lizard men here, and then we get our boy with the big bulge.
Yeah.
And then this is their original. And get to see some hopefully fine cuts there.
So are these 7-inch? Do you have any?
Yeah. So this dude is a 6-inch. But then these are like the oversized version, so I'm thinking about 7 on there. This guy looks like he's probably like a 5-inch or something in scale. But yeah, that was the only thing I saw pop out of PowerCon, which is kind of sad. TF, what they're calling Fan Stream now instead of Fan Wednesdays, Fan Fridays, Fan Mondays. So good idea on their marketing department. So yeah, coming up on Tuesday the 16th. So I'm excited about that. I'm officially confirmed via Facebook. And then Cullen attends TFCon Chicago, October 21st through the 23rd. So, Cliff, I don't think you keep it a secret, right? How far are you from Chicago?
About 30 miles.
Okay, so you're kind of far outskirts kind of thing.
I could be in the city in probably 45 to an hour.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. So, Cliff, what are you doing on October 21st? No, I'm just kidding.
Not doing anything related to Transformers.
Come on.
He's going to be seeing Halloween Ends for the 3rd time in the theater.
Yeah, I think that opens the 15th, right?
Yeah, 14th or something like that, yeah.
Pulsecon 2022, which when I just searched Pulsecon 2022, it brought up a crypto convention that's happening about a month earlier. So I don't know if there's going to be some cease and desist going on, but as far as we know, this isn't going to be like a live event. This is going to be online again. I can't imagine them trying to do a live event within a month and a half, but I signed up for email updates, and so can you through the show notes. I mean, lots of people talked about the San Diego Comic-Con Star Wars offering being a little light, but they had D23 coming up, Pulsecon coming up, so who knows? Maybe we'll see a lot more Star Wars then. Toy news. The Joe Roundtable was pretty impressive this time.
It was.
So the big reveals were Range Viper and Big Ben. I mean, those are really deep cuts. Anybody?
No way. Range Viper is one of my favorite Vipers, man.
Okay, I was gonna ask, anybody like Range Viper crazy or anything?
It is definitely a deep cut, though. I guess they got to break away from you.
Yeah, I don't think I ever had any Range Vipers.
Yeah, I didn't have either of those figures growing up.
That
Not
Saw
growing
Viper, my two favorite.
for sure. And then the Big Ben, I can't even picture it. It had kind of like the Russian hat, right? Like the little furry hat.
So not to be
on the
confused
top.
with Big Bear, who was the actual Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then he
but
had
he
M60
had like the
bullets going
gunner,
across his
like
chest.
he had like the pilot football helmet, right?
No,
No,
that's
he had a Russian flip up, like it was all on each side.
Yeah, green jumpsuit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh,
the
maybe
Russian
I'm
pouch.
thinking of Big Bear instead of
Big
well,
Ben
yeah.
had camouflage.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he had camouflage on his face. He had a pouch with.
Didn't he have bullets
There's
going
a
across his
two-pack.
chest, like rock and roll?
There's a 2-pack that came out in the remember that Toys R Us exclusive Real American Hero collection, like when they first. It was like the second offerings when they started redoing 3/4. It was Big Ben and Whiteout. Big Ben and Whiteout.
Oh, okay.
And Whiteout
here
was
we go.
Snow Job.
I'm like, I don't know why we're conversing about it. We have the fucking Googles. Oh, I must have this because I have every club exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Here, let's blow up some pictures here.
I think
The one with the blue background is the original.
I think the
This one here.
Yeah.
the Big Ben in that collection I was talking about is snow themed. So it goes with the Whiteout, which is basically Snow Job. I don't know if they lost the.
Oh yeah, in that cream version, right?
Yeah.
Not the like
Yeah, you just
stark white. Yeah, there's the Big Ben from the
Yeah,
2-pack.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
The dirty ice cream.
Yeah, that's the original one's the second.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he was all right. I mean, he wasn't like the be all end all, but Range
kinda-
Viper, I'm definitely excited for.
It's kind of weird to make a British SAS troop kind of like an Arctic troop. You wouldn't think of England as an Arctic soldier. You know, with the hat
I
he's got
guess
on and
that's
the
true,
jacket.
right?
Yeah,
they're
kinda make
kind
'em
they're
more Arctic.
they're kind of like British Columbia, right, Roger? Where they're on the sea. It gets cold, right? Does it get cold where you're at? You get frost and stuff, but you never get like inches of snow, do you?
Yeah, we do.
He's in Canada,
do
dude.
you?
Of course he gets
Wait,
snow.
I thought Big Ben's supposed
Well,
to be
but
from England,
he's
not
on.
Canada.
I mean, it's
I'm
like
on the California
Seattle.
coast. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Over the last
He's
2 years, we get a decent dump about maybe 2 to 3 feet.
wait, what? In one snowstorm, you'll get 2 to 3 feet sometimes.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. And again, it's been forever since we've talked about like your situation.
Canadian Army trained the U.S. and the British Army on how to survive in the snow. We were the ones that invented the whole how to snow survival and that whole shit.
Interesting. I thought you were more because Seattle, right? Seattle doesn't. I mean, they'll get some flakes every once in a while, but I guess I thought you were more like that, where you get tons of moisture in the winter, but you don't actually get accumulation.
We don't
or
get
anything.
snow until fucking like January, February, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
like
interesting.
December, it's like you would think it was spring outside.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's where I'm thinking, but anyway, so Serpentor is going to be a Pulsecon pre-order with hopes it'll be in hand by the end of the year. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Same amount. Same amount as Serpentors were made as Dr. Mindbender, which is 3 times as many as Zartan. But of course, the fucking Dr. Mindbender sold out. So, Crimson Guard retro card's going to be the brighter red. produced with army building in mind, which means that's going to hit clearance most likely.
Yep.
Starting to make design choices for 2024, looking at what vehicles can be realistically introduced into the retail. Now I just want a fucking snake armor, dude.
Yeah.
Cheapest thing you could possibly produce.
But I want it as a build-a-fig. Come on, build-a-fig.
Oh, that would be interesting. So you get a leg and an arm, and then
just like you would a normal Marvel Legends.
Dude, then those figures go from 25 to 30.
They already are
is
here.
true,
Like that's just nothing new to us.
Yeah, but it's going to be more.
Aware of shipping problems with Walmart, are communicating them with them like they're gonna give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you mean your 0.0003% of our product we ship? You want us to change our shipping ways? Yeah, that's not
we'll
going to
just
happen.
crumple the more cards up and then mail them out.
I don't know why you guys are giving Walmart such a hard time. I mean,
Yeah,
they're doing just
fuck
fine.
you and your superpowers.
The best was that letter that was floating around the internet about Walmart to their employees about how to package the figures. That letter was hysterical.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. If you're not in the group, definitely check it out. Caught off guard by the popularity of Dr. Mindbender. Oh yeah, it's sold out, blah, blah, blah. Size of packaging is a logistical item the team needs to keep in mind when choosing vehicles that will be mass retail on shelf items. So I like the build-a-figure idea. You could build a figure a trouble bubble.
Yeah.
Right? Like one comes with canopy, one has half of it, the other has half of it, one comes with the bomb and the missile.
Yeah, well, how did that work with the mass device?
Yeah.
So I think that no on that one.
Yeah, but the Trouble Bubble can come in the same size packaging as that deluxe Boba Fett.
Deluxe. No, I don't think so.
Easy.
But
if you broke it down, they could easily fit in there.
says file cards may put tech into G.I. Joe in the future for file cards via QR code. Who the fuck gives a fuck about? Yeah, that's bullshit. G.I. Joe team wants to start tapping into environmental. Yes, please. The snow, desert, swamp. Fucking give me some snow, bro.
EcoForce. The Play-Doh dudes.
Swappable hands will try to include characters that fits with gear loadouts, but not all figures will have that opportunity. Vac Metal or Vac Metal-like tech face on retro-carded Cobra Commander HasLab is being looked into, but not confirmed. It's still in design. Serpentor's head, hood, cape is removable to allow deep peg. So the Cobra head hood is firmly in place. Yeah, that's my whole thing. Like, Serpentor should never not have his snake
he needs the hood piece.
Yeah, I don't want the comic version with the fucking.
That's why I hated all the
head.
25th Serpentors. None of them had the hood.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Sergeant Slaughter asked to have a saluting hand if Hasbro ever decides to do another. Oh, the Sergeant Slaughter doesn't have a saluting hand? That's shitty.
Oh, you skipped the O-ring one?
Yeah, I was going to say, sorry. Future of
that's all right.
O-ring. Cannot talk about O-ring plans at this time. We'll have more information in a few months at Pulsecon.
They're fucking doing it. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah. Well, they say we can't talk about shit when they have shit going on.
Yeah.
You know,
No, this
if
is,
they don't.
Racktime Rob
Sorry,
from What's on Joe Mind, he was on that other little thing they did recently, and he was saying that because they did not know Emily and the other guy, they didn't know what was going on with the future of the bubbles on the card back. 2023, there is no O-ring scheduled to be made. Because they thought that they were going to switch to that all cardboard packaging. So they didn't put anything in their schedule to make any kind of O-ring figure at all. now that they get the okay to do the vintage style packaging,
whenever
figures,
they do retro or vintage,
we will not get an O-ring figure till 2024. Besides the HasLab with the Sky Striker,
and
so
then there'll be $58.99 for 2 figures.
Yeah, so that's what they're saying is there will be no figures coming out this year.
Wow,
for 2023, there will be no O-rings.
Wow.
So that's kind of crappy because I'm digging those.
Yeah,
So.
no, I agree. But again, I wouldn't buy them for vintage packaging because why?
They don't have the
Too
white
thin.
Exactly. Wow, the thin is... I'll take them thin. I'll take them thin as shit. Wavy, so long as you put the fucking border on them.
Yeah, but you've already sold out your border crush. Like you've already bought stuff.
Well, I buy them to open them. I like the feel of the new O-rings. Again, I'm a little grumpy that I'm buying a $20 fucking O-ring figure, in those sets. But
what's Black Major stuff cost? I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. That's kind of how that's how I rationalize it. Is I'm paying anywhere from $18 to $35 for Black Major.
Or
shit.
look at the other hand is it's $18 or $20, or buy a real vintage one for $300, $400, $800.
No, I agree with that.
So that's why, like, I want to get a couple of these to fill in gaps. Like, I don't have a Baroness Smith on card, so to me, I would think about buying that one with the Megatron just to sell the Megatron and keep the Baroness, because who knows we're going to get it any other way.
Well, and the Trooper and the Officer, you're never going to find an emblem that clean,
right?
For $20. But
I don't know. I got a couple that are pretty clean. So.
Not today's prices.
All right, well, send them to me for $20, bro, and I'll exchange it. I'll send my fucking retro O-ring one to you. Let's see. Super high-end deluxe packaging will be convention and Hasbro
straight
Pulse
arm
exclusives only. Plans bring more regular deluxe price points to retail are in place.
Roger just showed a beauty of a Cobra Officer that looked like it just came out of the package.
Straight arm, even.
Wow.
Oh, see, straight arm is garbage.
Fuck that.
Shut your
Shut the fuck up.
I'll put it out there. It's garbage, bro. Like I never.
I'm not a straight arm fan
either.
either, but I respect it because they're worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their
well,
thumbs were
exactly
so
right.
brittle.
man. So brittle.
As a kid, I think we had one straight arm, and I was like, I fucking hate this thing.
Yeah, dude. Like it just goes like that,
All right, guys.
I need it to go like this.
When you guys were kids and the thumb broke, did that guy become a vehicle driver, or did you just not use him?
I just put the gun in his other hand.
Yeah, I just used the other hand. He just got a war wound and he just fucking moved on.
I didn't have any lefty G.I. Joes. They were all righties. There's no such thing as a lefty G.I. Joe.
Sure there is, man. The gun fits in the left hand just the same as it does the right.
You just bend it with your tooth.
Dude, I was a kid. Dude, I was a kid. Even though these figures were $1.99, I wasn't going to be able to be like, Mom, I need a new Flint. Flint was just a lefty all of a sudden.
No. If you had a broken thumb, you were one of two things. You were a vehicle driver, you were a POW. That was what happened. You were captured, and now it's the guys they had to rescue. Yeah. And Cobra tortured him. That's why they had fucking 4 fingers.
Cut his thumb off.
Cut his thumb off, and that's why,
So what happens if your guy broke his nuts?
I didn't even notice that. You know what the worst part was? I didn't even know you could replace the O-ring back in the day. If my figure broke, I threw it out. I had no idea as a kid.
Through the back, yeah.
I didn't know that as a kid you could fix that. Where did you get an O-ring in 1985 if you were a kid?
You went to the plumbing store and you bought an O-ring.
No, rubber band. Rubber band. Just
rubber band,
I threw them out as a kid. I didn't know.
Yeah, I would say if you had a broken thumb, you break the crotch on purpose, and then you have him hold his nuts in. That's what you do. Let's see. Starting to have conversations internally with the Joe team about bringing more celebrity stars into future figures. So, I mean, Rock is... We've already gotten him in other lines, so that's kind of an obvious. But who else do you think would be the epitome of Joe celebrity that you would want to see?
Who's that wrestler that fucking loves G.I. Joe?
One of the guys from the New Day.
I don't know.
I was like, New Day. What the hell?
I know there's a wrestler that's like super into toys and 80s shit in G.I. Joe.
Oh, Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder.
Is that
That's the
that
guy
him?
I'm thinking of, yeah.
Okay. No, I think CM Punk is the guy I'm thinking of. Doesn't CM Punk have like a G.I. Joe tattoo?
Yes, he does. He's got the same tattoo as Roger.
Okay, yeah.
Rashikage, yeah.
So you could do a CM Punk, but that's always tricky because Vince McMahon's gone, but
wow,
before he paid $40 million to women he slept with, he was very ironclad about letting people, because like I guess The Rock got away with it because he wasn't The Rock, he was Roadblock, and Rowdy Piper had the figure, and then you got Sergeant Slaughter. They could do another Piper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of, and I'm trying to think of like war heroes or even action stars like that they might be able to use.
So you do a Jean-Claude and
yeah, I would mind
like the
Jean-Claude.
Universal Soldiers.
Well, they were supposed to bring Sylvester Stallone in as Rocky.
Yeah,
you know?
That would be dope nowadays, right? Because he refused it back then because he was like too cool for it.
Well, I always heard it was because he had just signed with Coleco, and because he signed with Coleco, he couldn't also sign with Hasbro.
Because he was in the G.I. Joe Order of Yearbook thing they used to come out with. It was like a file card of each guy with a drawing. He was the last page.
Right.
Rocky
Balboa interesting.
Yeah.
So the Coleco, because of the Rambo, right?
Yeah.
Was Rambo Coleco? Okay.
You know who would make a good G.I. Joe figure? Fucking Action Bronson. Fat guy, Timberlands, shaved head, big beard, fucking 2 Uzis. What? That's what I want.
I mean, who's an action star today?
Yeah,
I mean,
what are they talking about exactly?
Yeah.
Like, are they? I mean, are they?
Well,
talking
just
about...
anything you think would be appropriate for Joe. Like,
God, they'll make a fucking Logan.
A shout out to Ed Arndt. He's going down a Borat, like an Ali G. Why not an Ali G? Right?
Ali G Viper.
Respect.
Borat could be Crystal Ball's fucking cousin.
Yeah, that's true.
My cousin in Uzbekistan, he has a shield. You look into it and you make a sweet love. You know?
I was watching Commando last night, and there's one of the henchmen looks exactly like Crystal Ball. It's the guy that ends up in his daughter's bedroom. He's like, "Hey man, we just want to talk." Shit. And I used to use Crystal Ball as him when I played Commando because Mercer was my Matrix.
That's the character that Stephen King's son wrote the file card.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that not the worst fucking figure ever made?
No,
I didn't mind Crystal Ball.
Him.
I love
Who's worse than Crystal Ball? Maybe Raptor.
I'm on board with Raptor. So
I think that's a pretty even like 50-50 on who's worse. It's probably fairly like split down the middle. But
I didn't like Ice Cream Soldier.
Yeah, that was a terrible fucking character, dude.
That was a weird wave though. All those weird guys came out the same year. Big Boa, Crocmaster, Raptor, and Crystal Ball were all bad guys. None of them had a gun. That was like a whole wave of figures with no bad guys with no guns.
Yeah, but they all had weird jobs. Like one was like the
fucking accountant,
accountant. One was a personal trainer. The other one was like, what was Crystal Ball? A hypnotist?
Yeah, he was the hypnotist.
Yeah, like they all had weird like side jobs. They weren't like soldiers.
Well, now you could do the same thing. One could be he's an OnlyFans model and make like a weird looking guy.
I have a Crystal Ball on card here.
Me too. That was my first figure I ever got mint on card. Paid $25 for it.
Yeah, was not.
So
not
AAA
expensive.
says John Wick.
That would be awesome. But
yeah, you could do a John Wick. Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
John Wick's not really G.I. Joe. He's in a suit. That's not really G.I. Joe aesthetic.
But wouldn't you love a G.I. Joe classified
I'd buy the let me make it clear. I'd buy the shit out of it.
But he would be G.I. Joe. He'd be Cobra. Cause he's
I agree. He doesn't go along with the wild, crazy.
Yeah.
But they say no promises at this point. They are looking into the possibility of another run of Mindbender. It's like bullshit.
Yeah.
There's a moratorium in place on reprinting older figures and classified until the new ones make their way out. Yeah, whatever. Looking in the possibility of accessory packs, that would be fucking baller,
Dude, there's already a
especially if
third
they
party
could
that's
do
putting
them
them out.
carded. Well, I know, but if they could do a carded, like in the you wouldn't want to fucking do it in the retro line because all your shit would get smashed. But those accessory packs, those and the MOTU ones, I loved back in the day because I was a poor kid. A lot of times I couldn't afford a figure, but I could afford an accessory pack.
Yeah, that's true, and it saved me on a lot of figures when I needed rifles and.
Yeah, exactly. It was good enough as a kid, and you still see people today nonstop. Oh, Destro accessory pack gun.
Yeah.
You know, this person accessory pack gun. You know, and that shit. Let's see. Fan vote will be after Hab's lab closes for the Hiss Tactician. There was tons of G.I. Joe YouTubers and side admins in attendance and would like to thank them all. Oh, okay. Yeah. Full Force, Action Figure Insider, give people their props. Comic book resources, lots of individual names that I assume I know who they are, but I'm not going to guess. Let's see. What else? Oh, this is a good one. I'm curious about this too, Roger. Laura Legends, one of the most gorgeous YouTubers and real YouTube, like not showing her boobs all the time, even though she's amazing. Do you know her by chance?
I do not know.
I have to Google
Okay.
her now. Now you made me.
Oh, dude,
Is she
she's
from is Victoria or is she from Vancouver or where?
well, he just says British Columbia area. Again, us Americans, we don't know what the fuck is up
British
there.
Columbia is a very big place.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, are they from the Northwest? Oh, yeah, I know them.
Yeah. I most likely she was probably from Vancouver, and no, I don't know her because I live on the island.
She's just super cute, and she's fucking, and she is mostly Jurassic Park, but she is pretty hardcore with her collecting and doesn't pull those ploys of wearing low-cut shirts when she does videos and
So what's
shit.
her name? Laura what?
Laura Legends.
Legends.
Slick, you're wrong. I just looked at a video for her doing something with a porg, and she's got a cleavage and a breasticle sticking out.
Oh, does she?
Yeah. But most of them she's wearing a regular t-shirt, but wow.
For the poor, she's trying to bring in those Star Wars
seen her
fans.
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to show you this, but you see some nice cleavage in that one. So
Oh yeah, she's holding it right up next to it
Yeah.
too. Okay.
Oh yeah, she's
So
busting
she's-
gun show for sure. And no, I don't know her. Yeah.
Let's see, Brinkalizer also with the Hasbro selfie series. Could anyone possibly submit any celebrity pics to get a whole head sculpt made? That's a fucking really good point. Like,
Yeah.
if they're gonna have moderators that are just like, no, that's John Wick that they submitted, or you know, shit
she's
like
on the
that.
island. She lives like literally a half hour from me.
Roger's like swiping right, looking on. Is she in Bumble? Is she in Tinder?
He's
she
like,
in
like,
Grindr? Where is she?
like,
She's in Nanaimo. That's literally like probably an hour drive. I could probably be in Nanaimo in an hour.
Hey, baby, you
Brinkalizer,
wanna go
she's
to
pretty
Toys R
down to
Us
earth.
and look at $80 Marvel Legend figures.
All right, let's Canon Reflector. So I talked to AAA because he's a big camera nerd, you know. He shoots amazing pictorials.
Optimus Prime as a camera. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, no, so there's Optimus Prime here, you can see, but the same thing I bitched about, like, why isn't it Reflector? And now there's a Reflector version as well. And I am about 10, I'm not going to get either one, but even being a Prime collector, I'm 10 times more likely to get the Reflector version, because at least it's a true homage to the fucking G1.
The Reflector was 3 cameras that made 3 parts that made one camera.
We get it, badass. It's not
perfect. You should ask Brink if he's getting that Optimus, because isn't that
you can clearly.
Oh yeah, that's a good one for Brinkalizer, because I was like AAA, you're gonna get it right because it's a DSLR or they're even moving away from DSLRs. They're all mirrorless now, but that's where he is like, nah, it looks goofy. But I'm curious if Brinkalizer is that deep into Prime.
Oh, is it officially licensed by Canon?
Yeah,
wow,
it's the official. It's a crossover, just like we've got with the fucking Time Machine and Jurassic Park. It's an official crossover.
Wow. But how many camera collectors are going to be like, oh, I got to buy this toy?
Well, like I say, if AAA won't buy it, I would say not very many, because he's a fucking super transformer dude and a super camera dude, and he's just like, no, why would I get that? His update, just the fucking humming along, bro. This thing is let's see, what are we
can't
at?
Come fast enough.
Yeah.
Is this?
Know, right?
Wow! It is tomorrow. Oh yeah, my god! I'm about to get hit with a fucking $1,500 charge.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's just hit the credit cards and get hit.
Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for. Just fucking take it, man.
Yeah.
So we're almost at 21,000 backers here. Brinkalizer was super nice to submit. I need to get back to the show notes.
It's awesome. I love these. Because we go
his
over
charts.
Here. Yeah, we go over the chart here, and then we finish the show, and then I turn on Geek Dad Life, and then they go over the chart.
They go over the chart. Nice. And that's good. He's repping on fucking Geek Dad Life, too. That's awesome. So, yeah, we're just a couple hundred shy of his chart here, but... So yeah, you see this huge spike here for the Razor Crest and Galactus, but they also had some not last minute reveals, but those were last minute unlocks, right? That kind of pushed it up past that, I think. And this is what I was...
There's always a big push when it's really popular.
So? You're just like...
Yeah, there's always the people who just coasted until and then they set their alarms. They're like, shit, I can't. This is one of the first ones I've ever put in for immediately. Usually I just set my alarm for the last day, and then if all the stuff got unlocked, I'll do it.
I agree. I'm kind of the same way. There's been a couple that I'm like in for seeing, like a Unicron. I held off on that for a long time. Of course, the fucking sail barge, my classic story of I held off on that until 45 minutes until it ended because I got the time zone time wrong, and I was like, fuck.
Do you know what's interesting? I was listening to a Star Wars podcast the other day, and they were talking about the Razor Crest right now. You could probably get one for about 800, which is still more than double. At the celebration, they saw the Jabba's sail barge, $3,000.
Yeah,
$3,000 now,
dude. That thing is massive. Like,
yeah, that's fucking.
I kind of wanted it, but at the same time, it's like I don't have anywhere to put that. So
that's what I've rationalized myself is like, where would I ever put it, even if I had gotten it, you know?
But it's amazing that one is going for that much money. I think the Yak face that came with it's going for like $400 because it had the different card back in the coin, but. I mean, I bought a bunch of Sky Strikers. I'm not buying this one just because I only have one classified figure, and I don't really see a potential in flipping this to make a big amount of money in it. So,
well, I think we've met a precipice with this where I can almost guarantee you that 5,000 of these are being bought to flip.
Oh yeah,
you know, and it's gonna fucking. It's going to rock bottom that price. And, you know, it's one of those things. I mean, I'm not lying. I bought 3. I don't need 3, but I'm going to see what happens, you know?
Well, next year will be the telltale thing with the Sky Striker when that comes out, because
Yeah.
I think the only way to make the money on the Sky Striker is because it came with so many figures. You could
Yeah.
part those all out. But as far as the ship itself, we'll see what happens. So, I mean, you really, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how this one goes too. I think that Cobra Commander figure might be, that could be $150 figure.
That's what got me in.
Let's see here. Oh, Brinkalizer. I'm not getting the camera prime. Good for you. Hell no, I won't buy it. I have a Canon, in a 5D Mark III that does the same thing for me. Well, that's good to know. Toy Anxiety uses Brink's charts too. And then Brinkalizer says, yes, I've been whoring out my charts.
Looks like you must spend a lot of time to do that. I mean, it's pretty thorough. So each day is an update. It's a lot of work put into it.
Dude.
I love the charts. I think they're awesome.
Oh my god, dude. Brinkalizer gives so much back to this community, I can't even fucking start to thank him enough. They do cool. I just started watching them do. What's bigger? Oh, the sail barge by far. I mean, the barge, or sorry, not the sail barge. The flag is 6 foot. The sail barge is 3 foot.
Yeah,
right?
the flag is, that sail barge is nothing on the flag.
Yeah. Yeah, Brinkalizer, the flag's bigger. But, all right, let's get on. Let's see. Fallen with Mask. I like this. I liked Revenge of the Fallen. Not many people did. The weird underface looking like the Gimp is kind of interesting here. If you can't see that enough, let's blow it up.
Nobody needs to see that.
But I like his Egyptian mask. Let's see. MOTU Little People. These are kind of dope.
They are pretty cool.
Cliff, are you in on a faker? So it's going to come in a little box like this. And then you open it up, and this is what you get with a little snake
Little
mountain.
Peeps.
Probably not. No, I think I'm going to be able to pass on this one.
I don't like the Moss Man and I get why they do it, because we're going to get a Beast Man, right? So they put the Moss Man and the Beast Man armor. But why does the Moss Man have a helmet?
Maybe they're going to use it for Trapjaw too.
Yeah, that looks like a Trapjaw sculpt.
Yeah, but
that almost looks
weird,
looks like they just repainted a Trapjaw to look like Mossman. That looks like Trapjaw's jaw, not so much hair.
Right.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's true. Why you take glamour shots with your sticker like folded over?
Unless it's supposed to look like that. Unless it's supposed to look aged.
I guess that's true too. But if everybody remembers, they're hollow underneath, so you can stick them on your fingers. I like the little cleft that they put in the chin, but yeah, I don't think any of us are getting that. Andor Shoretrooper. Oh, I was like, I don't know how this is even different, but I guess it's the white stripe and the white shoulder pauldrons. So, if you didn't get a Black Series Shoretrooper, here's your chance with some extra deco on them. Kiddie TFs. These are actually kind of cute. I kind of dig them. Just you get a shattered glass here, prime, as well as a nemesis. The hot rod. Let's look at the individual ones here. So there's Prime, Megatron, Bumblebee. Windblade. I forget who hurt. One of the Fembots. Anyways, this is what I was digging. Was Hot Rod has a Sharkticon on his pole.
Right.
I kind of dig that, but. That's a deep cut. Oh, and I didn't even realize, are they coming with all of these fucking accessories? Because I'd take a fucking barbecue and a hibachi and shit. Beast Wars Megatron with the rubber duckies. So, interesting. Again, I don't even think we'll have access to these. I think this is like a blind bag series, and it's a crowd-funded project. Let's see. Which we can't read, right?
Yeah, I was going to say. It's...
Optimistic about the project is their call to action here. It's not even giving us how much... Oh, it hasn't started yet. It starts tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. That makes the optimistic about the project more relevant. But okay. Anyways, I'm liking those obviously more than anyone else on this show. Yeah. Shane, how about you? Do you think they look cool, or are they too kiddie?
I do, man. No, I do. I would buy these for my wife. I'd at least buy her the Alita one. You know.
Oh, Alita 1. Thank you.
Unless they're blind bagged or whatever. I don't know.
And I thought I read that that's what they were going to be, but how do you do a crowdfunding campaign with blind bag? Well,
I don't know.
It's China, a whole different culture. Let's see here. New Legacy revealed. Again, nothing to really look at, but interesting. A core Nemesis Prime, a core Grimlock, a core Bomb Burst, Energon Monster Package Refresh, core Swoop. So it looks like we might be getting Dinobots in that core series. Core Starscream PR, which may be premium. Core Snarl. A Scar. I don't know what the Scar was. Anybody know what that name has been used?
I heard some people talking about it who also were not sure. But they threw out some possibilities, but...
Good to see a deluxe shrapnel to go along with our deluxe kickback, a deluxe prowl, crosscut, a deluxe Junkion, which is interesting considering the Junkions have been Voyagers, Voyager Nemesis Leo. So if we're going to get a Nemesis Leo, we will most likely get a Leo Prime in that scale. A Ramjet Premium, so a re-release of Ramjet, another Voyager Junkion, and then Voyager Bludgeon, which I'd be down for. Always been a Bludgeon fan with his samurai motif.
I'm excited about the crosscut, to be honest. I think that's going to be great because I don't know.
So
I like
I
don't know.
You just like that stuff. Mold? Because crosscut is the Skids mold, right? That little fucking Honda car that everybody loves so much.
I've loved the masterpieces. I think it's cool to have smaller versions of it. I don't know. It's just kind of cool.
I think it's because I've never seen a car like that in person. I have no connection to it since it's so Japanese specific.
So the masterpiece Burnout though that they announced is the turbo version. if you look at that car mode is fantastic. Anyway, I don't know if that was part of the news or whatever, but
it's news to us. So this was kind of crazy. G.I. Joe classified checklist. And it's just nuts to just kind of scroll down it and see everything we've got. And then all the pipeline, retro, all that kind of shit. Like, it's crazy. Like, this is, when Black Series came out, Jesus Christ, what was that, 12 years ago? People are like, oh my God, fuck 6-inch. And now mostly that's what people collect. When Classified was announced, like, oh, bullshit. Who's going to buy 6-inch G.I. Joes? And now, I mean, we're fucking deep. What, 3 years? Are we 3 or 4 years into classified? Does anybody remember?
3. We're like 40 figures in, right? That have been released.
Yeah. I mean, commonly released because we haven't gotten Zaymont.
No,
I mean, people are getting Stalker.
Yeah, I heard Stalker's starting to show up.
Yeah, we haven't gotten the 3-packs. So, yeah, we're about at 40, 42, somewhere around there.
Nice.
All right. Third party.
Yeah, I'm at 38 on my count. So.
Big shout out. Is it Ed Arndt? Or is it JB in the group that normally posts about? I think it's JB. But anyways, I wanted to start including these, especially because his tank has started posting about them, so it's easy to post to them and click into them. But
that shit is cool.
Dude, it's amazing. It's pricey. That's my problem. I can't buy a $15 accessory pack for a $20 figure.
Yeah, but it'll look completely different on your shelf if you have more than one Alley Viper and you want to do something different. That is really
this
cool.
Is true. This
I
is
love
true.
that RPG. That's awesome.
I think it's beautiful.
And like I said, oh my god, yeah, that is.
I don't think that's that
fucking
bad.
gorgeous.
$15 compared to
that's legit for that, man.
Yeah,
especially when you look at Transformers and what you're getting for $30 is less than this. I agree. Well, and I'm throwing $15 out just because that's stuff I've looked at. Let's make. Oh yeah, see, $35 for the kit we're looking at.
Whoa.
So this is.
Including the figure?
They can't make it. They can't make it in a high enough quantity to get the price any lower than that.
Yeah.
You know.
So I mean that's considerable though.
But they've done like Gatling gun for.
Yeah,
Robot.
they do
They've done tons of
smaller
stuff.
sets too.
Yeah. You can just get a gun.
Oh, this
pack
is
full
a
of guns.
35. Oh, dude, that helmet is dope. They're calling it the comms. I would say that's more like a
Night
pilot
Viper?
helmet, but oh, here, why don't we just? Oh, there we go. So there's the comms.
Oh yeah, that looks sick. It looks like television.
Yeah.
But again, so corrected opinions here. This is $35 plus shipping. Now are we getting out of hand here?
I like the other one more than that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? You got the skull face?
Oh, it's the Alley Viper. Oh, it's yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that is fucking cool.
With the Gatling gun.
Yeah.
So, again, impressive. Oh, there's the Gatling gun. Well, where's that?
Maybe you
helmet
get some birthday
cover?
money from a relative, even though we're still in our mid-40s.
Yeah.
You got a little extra money.
Flamethrower.
You got a relative
Well,
that still sends you $50 on your birthday. Splurge.
So, Alley Vipers aren't a focus, but bats are. So let me
you
look
get
at the bat.
New attachments for bats.
Let me see if this will. That's dope. A chainsaw with a handle.
Oh, it's like the
on
version
it.
2.
Yeah. Gatling gun attachment.
That's awesome.
So it's stubby.
Yellow ammo box with the paint match. That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope with the rifle. Except for I never have my bats with both of their hands. It would be kind of like having Trap Jaw with both of his hands.
Yeah.
But the thing is, being that these are army builder figures, this is a way to display your figures a unique way by adding on these kits. That's what I think that's what it really markets is the people that buy 4, 5, 6 of them. So picture on the D-top, you can have a bunch of different bats all kitted out differently like that. And the Alley Vipers would be awesome.
Let's see. Oh, $40 for this one. So this one you get the Gatling. Yeah, see they're probably. I mean they're right up there with those Transformers.
Multiple paint
third-party
apps.
kits.
Yeah, but again,
plastic.
They can't make enough of it to bring the price down, right?
Yeah. I mean, so here, if you want a cheap one, right? Here's the chainsaw attachment for $12, and then whatever shipping would be to you. But my problem is, right? Like I say, I agree, Rock. It is if you have 5 bats you're trying to display, it'd be a great way to kind of differentiate them. But I don't ever buy more than one of every figure. So,
well, that's where I think it's probably marketed to, is more of those army builder guys.
Army builders.
Exactly. All right, Dr. Wu Slamdance. So this looks like his little micro series, or maybe Legends. This is the problem. Yeah, this looks like micro series. Yeah,
that's
for sure.
micro.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. That is.
And I'm loving it, dude.
I know.
This
I
is
want it really bad.
fucking beautiful, in my opinion.
There's
There's
a set on Shozi store right now that actually has that dude, the green and purple guy. It's a set like these. They're
Oh yeah, no, I have it.
Yeah.
That's been out for like a year. That was one of the first micro ones they did.
rad, dude.
But yeah, they did a black version of the other one,
Cool.
green army versions, but
Yeah.
so that's a must for me.
Yep.
New Valaverse. And I don't know, I doubt these are exclusive. I just happen to see them on Dorkside stuff. But Blowback. Again, here you're getting tons of accessories for that price point, $32.99.
I really want to buy one of these just to see it.
Me too.
Just
I want
to try it out. Yeah.
I want the
Like I
slaughter
said-
one.
We were talking about it, and the big thing with them is their weapons are just a little brittle, in my opinion. So you just have to be real careful with them. I think Jonathan Pollock snapped one of his butts on here. But if you want it, I mean, get one of the Joe ones like this, the fucking Steel Brigade, where they were able to take take that name because they lost it. I mean, that's a good pack out on a figure.
I don't know. There's like a villain that kind of looks like a bumblebee that I've been looking at
the
on Big Bad
Swarm,
Toys.
dude. Yeah. So this is just the gear pack. This just comes with this. But you can still order the Swarm Trooper here and then get that's what I did. I didn't get the gear pack out, but the Swarm Trooper was the one I did from their Kickstarter. Cuz try to support my dudes. Cliff, you might enjoy this photo. Kind of like a gladiator style one. And then there was another guy they originally...
That's the guy I was looking at, the yellow guy that's about dead center of the screen right now.
This one?
Yeah, that's the guy I was looking at.
Yeah. And
that guy looks awesome.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
the
dope.
one I have from the original, as far as I know. So, anywho... Newage Repaints, Pocahontas, and Ninja Dicky, which I don't get why they're called that, but it's a Nightbird, and I love me some Nightbird. So, but yeah, that alt mode looks like Krizap. I don't know what she's doing there.
Looks like she's in downward dog position doing yoga.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Sorry. Trying
She go to
get
pick
the
8. That
chat
looks
here.
interesting. She's on her knees with both her hands on both sides of her head, like this. Like she's managed the glory hole on Cybertron.
Aww. There she's trying to revive Cyclonus because she's a medic. But yeah, some of these pictures are interesting. Let's see. Brinkalizer saying, Shane, there was a Generations version of Crosscut a while back. That was a good Skids mold. Do you have that? Because that was the gray one, right? I think Is Crosscut supposed to be the gray version of them?
Yeah, silver. I did not get that. I do not have that.
Cool Guy says, I'm no TF fan, so some of them alt modes look like doorstop wedges. Agree. Also says Gridiron Studios is absolutely insane with what they put out. Yeah, I mean, they are amazing. All right, let's get into some exciting third-party news, right? Fucking
More
Power Lords, dude.
Right on.
So Nacelle, they're the ones that bought the Jesus. Cliff, what are they
Brian
called?
Weiss from
RoboForce. They bought the RoboForce license and did those. And now they bought the Power Lords. So RoboForce was expensive. Those were $50 to $60. I can't imagine these are the same price point, but they might be. Anybody a Power Lords fan? Maybe I'm excited.
I had some Power Lords.
I had some.
Yeah,
I didn't go my way for them, but I had some. Yeah.
I don't even remember these.
Adam Power and Lord Power. I mean, that.
Yeah, Adam Power. Yeah, if you saw Adam Power, you'd recognize them.
Yeah,
They
here.
flip.
And
They
that's
flip like the front to the back, right? This
Yeah.
Yeah.
their gimmick. Yeah.
He was all orange on one side, then he
These-
would flip and go blue on the other.
But this is from the guy who made the toys that made us, right? This is his toy company.
Nacelle
is that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian
Oh, is
Weiss.
it? Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize that. I thought it might be a cash grab. That's kind of cool. So here's the Power Lords. So the last time we saw Power Lords, it was
4 Horsemen.
4 Horsemen. Yeah. So yeah, here's the one dude we're seeing, and I think I have a lot of connection to this kind of stuff just because a lot of it was clearance to KB, and I was a cheap kid, so
What
I
year
would
is
buy
this?
these figures.
83, maybe.
83.
Is there any
You
way you can
think
go to the
that-
back of one of those
that
card
late?
backs? Because man,
Yeah,
this does not.
let's,
I don't remember these, and I'm an
Oh,
80s
here we
kid.
go.
Why do I not remember
Let's see if
these
we can
things?
get this big enough.
Yeah, and hopefully it'll show the card backs.
Bump, 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 bump. Yeah,
Should be able to
they're
hover.
just too blurry. Oh, I guess that's true.
If I
Oh,
had
they
to
had the
say right
Sectaurs,
now,
the Sectaurs high play set as their play set.
if for the life of me, I can't say I've ever seen these before.
Yeah, see,
So
this
that's-
is about.
That's the same mold as a Sectaurs piece.
Yeah, the Hive
Oh,
play
okay.
set. They used that like 3.
Oh, is it? Oh, interesting.
No,
So
dude,
that-
they're two completely different play sets. I had them both.
You had the Hive.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, wow.
just in all fairness,
Oh.
I did not own the Hive. The Hive was strictly my brother Gavin's.
Oh,
I was
okay.
allowed to play with it.
Let's see here. Maybe there.
But they're two completely different play
Are
sets.
they? I thought they were
Yeah.
the same. They
No.
reused that from something else.
Well, they're also two different companies. Like,
Shit. Sorry, I'm seeing if we can get a. Yeah, here we go. Wikipedia. Yeah, 1983 by Revell.
yeah.
Good call, man.
And Sectaurs was Coleco.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
talking about Sectaurs, here we go. And these I'm a little bit more on point with just because they're a little bit more true. But it does look like they're going to do kind of like a superpowers here. We're going to get some knees and maybe some He-Man hips.
No,
like
they
with a
look
rubber
they
band.
look like copies of the original Sectaurs.
Yeah. Sectaurs didn't have elbows. Their
Yeah.
arms were
Yeah.
Oh,
fast.
they didn't. Oh,
They had
okay.
knees and they had those weird joints. Like if you've ever had a Coleco Rambo figure, like they had the little ball at the hip, and then it's hard to describe the hip, but like a Rambo figure, a Sector figure, they had the same hips.
They had elastics
Oh.
inside, didn't they?
I don't know if they had elastics.
Or yeah, maybe it was just a ball on a peg, and you could actually
Yeah,
just
it was-
move it out.
The hips were the hips were constantly break because they weren't really well produced.
And I don't ever remember a female.
There
Is
wasn't
this
ever
like a new
in the toy
release?
line. Never.
She was
Okay,
in the
so
comics.
this
She
is-
wasn't in the toy line.
Okay, so we're getting her for the first time, but yeah. So if you're a a fan of the old school toys.
I mean, I remember Sectaurs. I had 2 of them, but that's one of them lines that would go one wave and it was done.
No, they had a couple waves.
Oh,
they
it did?
Yeah, they had like the first
2.
wave was like Spydrex and Dargon had the flying, and then the second wave had the bigger the fat Sector had one of his flying guys.
I mean, I remember the vehicles.
And they had the puppets.
Yeah, they were all the vehicles were hand puppets.
Dragonfly or something like that, a bumblebee, and I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I know they had a comic book. I don't think the comic book went long either. Maybe like 12 issues.
The cartoon was epic, man. If you watch the intro to Sectaurs, where they're like throwing people into a vat and boiling them alive and shit, like.
Well, what I loved was their little companions, the little squirters. You know, they had one that had the spiked dog collar, that had the biting action, and they had the spider with the squirting action. And
Dargon's became like a backpack.
Yeah,
that you could wear to scale up stuff. Yeah,
I remember those figures. The bubble was actually pretty big. It had like a piece of cellophane on it.
They were they were carded. They were boxed with the window.
They were pretty expensive back then. They might have been like $8 or $9 back in the day when like a G.I. Joe figure was like less than $3.
Well, yeah, they were huge. Like,
I'm pretty sure they were like $8-9.
I have a minted box Dargon.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Zach was always my bro, the trooper. The troopers. All right, Shockwave Lab container kit. I wanted to throw this in here for Core Optimus Prime. So again, we talk about these upgrade kits like we just were with Gridiron. So this is a little tiny trailer for a little tiny Prime. And do we have any? Oh, this is still just from their Weibo account. Oh, a blue LED light unit on it. Oh, it has molded treads with inner wheels instead of visible wheel. That kind of kills it for me. I didn't even notice that, but I think this blue LED is supposed to be like from the Primus. It's like the Spark or something from the Primus series. Shane, do you remember this at all? This kind of cog-looking matrix.
Planet, like one of those planet key things. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of looking like.
If it's like the early 2000s animation, I'm not super familiar with the lore, but yeah, I don't know. It's great though. It looks cool, but I mean, how is it more? I mean, the core Optimus Prime is $10.
So based on Shockwave Lab, I would say this is going to be $30.
I think it's probably mostly worth it, right?
Yeah,
I'm not
the
gonna.
Tread is what's killing me. Like if it was just wheel, like if it was just a G1 Prime trailer.
Yeah.
And again, I don't have any fucking want for light up shit. Like sounds and lights, I don't give a shit because I'm only ever gonna look at it on a shelf.
Yeah.
And then one for me. So Cliff, you already have this?
Oh, yeah.
I thought this was literally just announced, and you already found it.
Oh yeah.
It's
this has been the 100% all of my toy hunting attention. This line.
It's the superpowers.
So I have been hunting. Yep, I got it.
I just saw that pic today. Actually, you getting it?
Yeah, I was gonna say I just saw it while doing the show notes and shit.
It's only in the floor displays, so it's only in the modular displays that go out, and those floor displays are beautiful. Did they have those when you got yours, Cliff?
I found mine on Walmart.com.
Oh, okay.
Oh, motherfucker. Cliff, post some shit in the group, bro.
See, my Walmart actually had them on the shelf.
Yeah, I got mine on the shelf.
They had 2 Batmans, they had 2 Superman, and they had 2 of that Superman mobile thing.
The punching aircraft.
Yeah, the Supermobile. Yeah.
I think it's just part of a refresh wave, and we just haven't seen it yet. As far as I know, I haven't seen it at retail. I go out.
Yeah, I've hit now 4, maybe 5 Walmarts in Denver, and never seen any trace of it.
Yeah.
Shelf tags, nothing.
I was hitting 3 Walmarts every other day.
But isn't the Green Lantern an online exclusive? Like it's not supposed to be in the store?
No, he's in the store. He's in the he seems to be. I've seen pictures of him on the shelf, but most of the sightings are in this big like cardboard display thing.
Mm-hmm. I looked. I didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's crazy that's already shown up. And yeah, I tried to order when you posted like, oh my God, I got figures from Walmart.com that weren't crushed. I'm like, these are on Walmart.com, and I went to order them. And I tried to pull a fast move and was like, oh yeah, pick up from store. And then my store canceled them, saying we don't have them in stock. I was like, you sons of a fucking bitches. And I haven't gone back and tried to reorder them. But.
Did they change something on Walmart.com? My friend does a podcast, the TV Toycast, Travis Fowler, and he was talking about these figures. So I'm on the ferry, I'm trying to buy them, and they did a thing like I was only able to pick up Dark Side of the store, but the other figures they were willing to ship to me. But you had an option. You had to join this Walmart Plus.com.
Or you have to spend at least, I think, $30. So I
$35.
I keep shit in my cart saved for later, so that when I find something I need, I got some emergency shit I can just throw in my cart.
Well, I purposely bought 2 Batman just so I'd have the $40 to get the free shipping, but it said like it's a 30-day trial. Otherwise, I'd have to pay money to like schedule a pickup, or it was $6.
No,
I'm like,
don't do the
like that.
Don't do the trial. Well, I mean,
I'm
you
on
can
the
do
free trial right now.
Are you? Well, they do it good in that unless you choose to upgrade, because I'm on the trial right now. I did the 3-month for the Walmart.com or the Walmart collector thing. And then they were like, oh, even though you signed up for Plus, because you're not paying for it, you don't get the early access to the collect. Yeah, it was bullshit. Like, the trial doesn't come with all of the benefits.
That sucks ass.
But it's nice that I don't have to do anything. It's going to end in 2 days for me, and it'll just go away. I don't have to cancel it or anything. It's been nice a couple times. I've bought like a $10 thing that's shipped for free, but I think it's like anybody. If you're not a Prime member, you've gotten used to what you have to do to hit Amazon's minimum shipping, right? You know, you, like Cliff says, you save shit for later. You know, if you're within $5, you learn to, search for ramen or something that of course you're going to use. But yeah, I haven't seen any value in it in myself, because everything I buy from Walmart is always more than $35, but, to your point, Rock, yeah, you can get anything over $35 for free shipping.
Well, I did the slickonomics. I ordered 2 Batman. The one that's going to be a little bit worse is the one that's going to get returned. This way, I got free shipping.
That's exactly right. That's the whole thing too. Is so long as you get $35 worth of shit, return anything you don't fucking want.
Fuck you, curved Batman. You're going back.
Store report, new legacies popping up. People are finding Giaxis and Soundwave. Again, what's this? The 4th Soundwave from this molds with all the exclusives and stuff. It's finally a clean version of them.
Yeah.
But, and then, sorry, Shane. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think I'm skipping that Soundwave. It's on Amazon too, and I don't know. I just don't need it. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with the dirty Earth mode version of them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wheelie and Ratchet have been found. And then the cool thing about Ratchet, and I've been loving this, is I've been saving these backdrops from all the Studio Series stuff. Ratchet comes... Oh, wait. What the hell happened? Oh, I took myself to the... Ratchet comes with the backdrop of his death. So if you remember the Transformers movie, he turns around in the chair and starts shooting, and then fucking Starscream with Megatron just blows him away, and he does his lights, his eyes turn black and smoke comes out of him. This is literally where he's sitting when that happens. So
Does it come with a piece of chalk to do an outline of his dead body?
there you go. I like that. So I've been keeping all of these from the studio series. Normally I just keep the outer box and collapse it, but these backdrops I've been keeping
my backdrops too.
Dude, I love it. Who knows if I'll ever do anything with them, but let's see. Halloween DroidFactory. I'm excited for this because I'm going to fucking Disney in a couple months. So first up, we get a vampire fucking droid, R7 Fang, which, I'm not too worried about that. Cliff must have gone and smoked. He's like, Transformers, I'm out.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm excited about this because I've skipped all of these, and this has 3 of my favorite releases. You get the candy corn droid, the skeleton droid, and then you get the clear, I don't know if it's glow in the dark, but translucent green.
That's a focus.
And then this is just kind of a cool Halloween one in general, right?
Yeah.
Some green, purple, and orange. So I'm excited to hopefully pick that up at the park in a couple months.
There's a lot of crazy stuff been going on at the Disney World Park in Florida. Like every day I see something. There's either a brawl, there's people wearing. I found out this new thing that people are wearing really inappropriate T-shirts to the park on purpose. This way, cast member will come up to you and they'll give you a thing to get a free T-shirt.
Nice.
Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, like there was a guy wearing a shirt that said something about an AR-15 and blah 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 blah, and there was another one like, I like tits and ass and beer and this and that. And but supposedly, like if cast members are supposed to see you, they will give you something to go wear a different shirt to take it off because they have a rule about what you can really wear in the park. But there's been some crazy stuff going on lately. A lot of fighting and big rides breaking and all kinds of shit. So just keep your head on a swivel when you go.
hey, Slick. When you go, if you think about it, and you grab me one, if you could grab me one of those Halloween droid packs when you go, I don't even
the 4-pack.
Yeah, I don't even care if the box comes with it. I mean, I'll take them like just loose, like for putting them back in your suit. For ease of traveling back with them. But those are pretty dope, man.
Well, we always, ever since Comic-Con days, we fly Southwest. Well, ever since they did the whole baggage fee thing, we fly Southwest exclusively because you can check 2 full-size bags.
Oh, wow.
And so we're planning to take 2 30-inch luggage with rugged Rubbermaid totes inside of them just to bring exclusives back. So yeah, that thing's only going to be this big for sure. No problem.
Oh, cool, man. Thank you, dude.
If we find them, I'm hoping we're going pretty late in the Halloween season, so hopefully they don't sell out before then. Cliff, now. Oh, sorry.
I was there for Halloween at Disneyland.
Oh, were you? Nice.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty crazy scenario, man. Like they let the kids go in, and they literally have like houses open for them. They have trails for them to go, and they're just dumping fucking bowls of candy on them, like.
Oh my God.
I'm excited.
Maybe not this year with the candy shortage.
Yeah.
The chocolate shortage.
Well, what we're really interested in is we want to do Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios.
Oh, dude, that is sick! I've been there for that, man.
My daughter, I'm not a big haunted house guy because I don't trust my reactions. I think I'm going to punch somebody, and I don't want to put. My daughter's never done one, and so we're going to have to do like a local one before we go do that. Because
primer.
I mean, yeah, dude, that's like an $80 ticket, and if she doesn't want to go through these houses,
She's
we're
going,
like,
dude. Just tell her.
yeah, I'm like, you're gonna have to stand between mommy and daddy and cover your eyes, and we'll make
So
our
is
way
that
through.
that $80 ticket? Is that more than? I mean, is it just you have to buy a ticket to a Universal and then is another upcharge, or is
You
that part of
can-
the ticket price?
It is its own separate charge.
Oh,
So if you want to go do Universal during the day, you pay for that ticket, and then
Yeah.
the extra one on top of it. The benefit you get is they sweep everyone out of the park, and if you have a Halloween horror ticket, you get to stay in there.
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
And they're and we're using a travel agent, which if people didn't know this, travel agents for Disney and Universal, you don't have to pay them. They get paid by the park. And their shit isn't more expensive than you just booking online. Because that's my thing. I was like, I have hours to plan this. Why would I go through a travel agent? And it was literally the same price through the travel agent as me booking online.
Are you staying
And-
on premises? This way, you
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
rent a car?
Jessica, this is a no holds barred vacation like Jessica, Mrs. McFavorite, did when she was a kid. Like, she used to go with rich family, and they stayed in nice hotels, stayed on property, had park hopper, all that bullshit. This vacation is going to cost us about $15,000, dude, for 2 weeks in Florida. A week at Disney and like 5 days at Universal, and then we're going to go to the beach for a couple days.
I went 8 or 9
dude.
years ago, and I spent 6 in 1 week. So I can only
Yeah.
imagine. That sounds probably
Yeah,
about right.
it's about on
Yeah.
par. And we're not staying at the most expensive Disney properties, but not the cheapest.
I can tell you one thing though: what you're gonna get hit over the head with is the price of food there. 'Cause my friend
Yeah.
Travis just went.
Dude.
He got a foot-long hot dog, order of fries. His one kid got chicken nuggets and fries, and the other one got a hamburger and fries. He's like, guys, this is a $60 lunch.
Yeah,
And you're like, $60? It's like, it's a hot dog, hamburger, chicken nuggets, 3 sodas, and some fries, $60. I mean, that's like one of those, and that's like one of the inexpensive options.
Yeah.
So that's where the only thing you're going to get hit over the head with is just the price of food there.
Yeah, and that's the one thing, they don't have meal plans anymore.
Yeah.
They're just like you're on your own. If you want to do like nice dining or pricier dining, they can make reservations, but they don't have a meal plan anymore where you can just walk into somewhere and get a lunch that you've prepaid for and shit.
That's the only benefit is if you got a rental car, then you can go off premises to go to a place to, you know.
That's what we did. We went off premises, man. It was
Yeah.
too expensive. My
Well,
kid
one of
wanted a
the
churro, and it was like $6 for a fucking churro. Like, what?
one of the hacks because we've been reading up on this for months now. One of the hacks I saw is with all the grocery delivery is Disney won't turn them away. So you can literally have groceries delivered to your hotel room. So you can have bread, mayonnaise, meat, cheese delivered, and do that if you want to do it on the cheap side, chips, beef jerky, whatever. But sorry. Anyways, didn't mean to derail too much. Cliff, while you were gone, we saw R7 Fang. Any interest in this guy?
I mean, they're cool, but I don't really do the Disney park stuff, so.
Okay. I just thought it was kind of cool that it's a vampire.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
And it's the background's kind of cool. That what's that called? Madrigal or something like that, where all the zombie emperors were. Spoilers.
Spoilers for a 2.5-year-old movie
that no one cares about anyways. Yeah.
The only Star Wars movie I've only seen once.
That's actually true. I haven't watched it since the movie theater either.
I own it because I wanted to get the 2-hour documentary about Star Wars that's on it. That I've seen 3 times.
That's awesome. And then new Nano figs. So yeah, I never saw these less than $20 at my Walmart. I know AAA found them for $13, but they're cool. I mean, we've got some. They're branching out a little bit. You get some Beast Wars in here. You get the Rainmaker. Oh, sorry. Excuse me, everybody. Rainmakers with Hot Wing. That shouldn't be a Rainmaker, but Beast Wars. What the hell is that? Oh, Cliff Jumper and Spin Out. Wow, that's impressive. Oh, Battle Trap. That's kind of dope. You get a Duocon in there? That's a fucking deep cut.
Dude, my kids love these figures. I'm going to get, like, they play with them all the time.
Really? They just bang them together like army men and shit?
No, like, no matter what they're playing, they're like even my girls, like, if they're playing with dolls, they have these things, and they're, like, playing with them, like, with their dolls and stuff like that. Yeah. They love these little things, man. I tell you what, it's because they got so many of them, and they can all like share them, between everybody. Anyway, but I stole the Shockwave one, so
you're not dinging up my Shockwave, bro.
Hey, you paid for it, man. That's not stealing.
Yeah, I mean, I bought them for them. I mean, yeah.
Oh, here, shit. Let me look over here. Gridiron. Oh, AAA. Better go visit AAA. Hit me up, bro. Yeah, let's. We're gonna be tight, but we will fucking squeeze some time in to see my favorite Angel. That's for sure. All right, online. Brakhion BBTS. This is more for me. This is from the Saurozoic Warriors. Even though I love it, it's like a skeleton based. If it was anything besides the Brachiosaurus, I probably would have done it, but this is a BBTS exclusive, and I really need to get these in hand before I start committing to fucking exclusives and repaints and shit. Anybody else getting those Saurozoic at all? No. Yeah. You guys suck. Yeah. Anyways.
That's what my mom tells me.
Yeah.
Micro Machines Optimus Prime Holler Playset. So this actually looks pretty dope. If Brinkalizer's still with us, and I know we lose a lot of people as we hit our second and third hour of the show. But if Brinkalizer, if you're still with us, again, this is a little bit different than a $300 masterpiece camera Optimus Prime. This is $20 sold and shipped from Optimus Prime.
Oh,
is it
shit.
Ready? August 16th. Yeah, I can have this in 2 days.
It looks like Shane's already got it. Slick, you're not paying attention.
Oh shit! Oh, he's showing. Oh, it's in a window.
I mean, I'm not trying to grandstand, but yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. Let me. Can I just? How do we do this? I forget. Just drag you.
Well,
no. Here, I think we do this and then we drag this. There we go.
Yeah.
I definitely want this now. Because I was like, I don't think I want to open it or anything, but it looks great just in the open box packaging like that.
Tracks comes with it, yeah.
And then it tracks up in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. I love the Micro Machine play sets.
Dude,
Yeah.
me too.
Play sets are awesome.
Too.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna open it. Yeah, it's just too nice. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna play with it or anything. So
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm digging that. You can see what else I have over here. I've got my micro, what are they calling it? Micro Galaxy Squadron. Haven't pulled the trigger on that. Here's that fucking... did anyone ever fucking find the hiss tank of these?
No. The Jada?
One, like, anybody know anybody that got him? Anybody know anybody that knows anybody that got that hiss tank? I looked for a year.
What hiss
every time I went down the Hot Wheels.
You're talking about the one that's from Jada, that's like the Duke and the Vamp?
Yeah. It should have been in the same case assortment, but I saw that Vamp 100 times and never saw his tank.
I've never seen those guys on my wall.
Yeah.
So what's this? What's that thing over there though? Like, what's that thing that's $11.99 right there?
It's the next one that's coming out. These haven't hit stores yet. These are only $9 at Target, so I just have it kind of as a reminder. And again, I fucking, oh my god, I love the Stinger so much. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, they're the same size as those steel figures of the Transformers we were just talking about. Okay. Remember? Those they're the little die-cast Jada ones.
Well, because I have like the Jada Batmobile that's like 124. Like if they had 124 Joe vehicles, holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, that would be even fucking better.
I'd get those for my mask stuff.
Yeah. All right. What else we got here? Mythic Legion's pre-order. Again, big shout out. He did get the Micro Machines Optimus. Good job, Brigalizer. And I'm glad he's still here. So big congratulations that we got Azar. He was campaigning for this guy right here. So glad he made the all-star cut. We've talked about these before, but they're up for pre-order right now. I really like this that they did Boreas. So their kind of thought behind this horse was for it to cross lines. So you didn't have to be a Mythic Legions guy to want this. This is just a 6-inch scale, amazing, horse for you to buy for your lines. So, and he does look amazing there. And then of course, like we talked about, I'm a big MOTU crossover, so I got this not Spydor.
Web Store.
Thank you. And the fucking
Stratos.
Stratos, thank you.
No problem, buddy.
Hey, we're late in the show. I've had a lot to drink. I did buy the head pack too, though. I was like, what else? Because I've always loved this frog dude with the big licking, like almost cobra in tongue on it. So, and then you get the devil horn dude. You get a vampire head here.
What's the figure with the big tongue? Who's that? Cunnilingus Man?
It depends. Do you like the front stuff or the back stuff?
I think you could do both at the same time when it's something like that.
I was going to say, that could go front to back or back to front, whatever you want to rock. So, yeah, I did get the head pack too. So, all right, we're doing fucking great on time. I like it. I hope I haven't been rushing people too much. Everybody's had enough to say. Okay.
Yeah.
We gonna go quiet during the Transformer section. That's when you can just blow through all this.
You're like, that's when you don't even have to tell us how you feel about stuff.
Yeah. We stay on the rails through TF. So.
Oh, here we go. AAA says Jason's getting old. I'm just getting drunk.
Yeah, I was gonna say he had a traumatic day. Talk about fucked up his order. He's a little drunk.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, since we have so much time, I'm gonna drop fucking a story here. It's so last weekend was Mrs. McFavorite's birthday. This weekend is Little Miss McFavorite's birthday. So yesterday we had a beach pool party here for fucking 13 kids. And then that led into a sleepover with fucking 6 kids that ended today about 5 hours ago. And it was just insane. She's a 5th grader. And so we had mostly 5th graders, some 6th and 7th graders as well. So it has just been absolutely insane for the last 36 hours. Dude, the show notes, I had to yell at so many kids like, I'm working to get the show notes.
How many
done today.
aspirin / Tylenol have you taken in the last 36 hours?
I'm not a big drug.
What?
I'm not a big pharma drug dude. I don't take aspirin or I don't take like cold medicine or anything like that. Now, drinking and weed, hey, it's that's how I
So how many times did you have to hit the pen over the?
Yeah.
How many cigarettes did you sneak?
Yeah. How many cigarettes did you sneak?
Oh, okay. So cigarettes is a good one. We probably had like 3 or 4 over the last 24 hours, so not too bad. But I try to maintain when I'm responsible for 13 fucking preteens.
The little.
That was after everybody. Well, so the fucking girls didn't go to bed until they didn't fall asleep until 3 in the morning.
Yeah, no shit, dude. The preteen.
Yeah, they're fucking
Yeah, exactly.
real.
We let them camp outside. We let them go crazy, but they were so well behaved. But yeah, I popped an edible about 1 in the morning, and then
That's so funny. So that last night I'm sleeping. Melissa fell asleep. She went to the casino all day. She walked 10 miles between the 2 casinos. She fell asleep on the couch watching fucking CSI or whatever. My son at 1 o'clock in the morning starts going, I'm going to start doing laundry. Is that okay? It's like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing laundry now for? You got it all day Sunday. It's like,
exactly.
he's like, oh, I just got a break in my game. The other kid had to get off. I'm like, so you're going to start doing laundry at 1 o'clock in the morning? What the fuck is wrong? So, wow, they were till 3. Your neighbors, when they were outside, did your neighbors say anything? Or
Sorry.
did your neighbors say anything about them being up making noise?
No, this is. Hold on 1 second here.
I'm working.
No, this was for once during, because we've had these parties, especially during COVID. We would only have our little pod of people for a small birthday, but we've had these, outdoor camping nights and stuff like that. And we've been on them in the past, but now we have renters on either side of us, and now both of them are like early 30s, mid 20s, and we gave them a heads up ahead of time, and so I wasn't fucking worried about it at all. But
they're renting, fuck them.
They'll be gone in a year.
I'll call the landlord. I own my shit. I'll call the landlord.
But they were amazing this year. 2 years ago, in a similar situation, they were up until 4 a.m. and I was still up, and they just would not stop screaming. And I pulled that dad mood. I walked out there. I was like, all right, I have fucking warned you 4 times already. Everybody inside, downstairs, turn off all your devices, turn off all the lights, get in your sleeping bags, and done. And that was 4 o'clock in the morning. But this year they were perfect. I mean, they were doing TikTok videos and all this kind of stuff till the middle of the morning, but they weren't loud or screaming or anything. So.
You got to learn all that choreography, man. That's quiet work.
Oh God, one of the girls here is very bohemian, and all the other girls were trying to get her to do a TikTok dance, and she's like, "I don't dance. I don't like to dance. I'm not going to dance." I was just like,
well, you know what? Good for her. Good for her not to
Wait,
be doing
what
all
does
No.
bohemian mean for children? Because I think when I say bohemian, that's a nice way of saying she's a filthy hippie who gets high. So when you say bohemian for like a child, what does that mean?
She's a filthy young girl who
her
doesn't get high.
her mom's a Wiccan. She has no discipline in her life. They buy her anything she wants whenever she wants. I don't think I've ever seen her parents discipline her. You know that
What is
that's a bohemian.
What is a Wiccan?
A witch.
Witch. A witch.
Fucking shitting me right now.
Yeah, but like Wiccans
Dude,
are
welcome
harmless.
to
Wiccans just
Colorado.
love
Oh
nature,
no,
dude.
her mom is the most amazing person I've
Yeah,
probably
dude.
met in my
Wiccans
life.
are cool. Like,
But
Yeah.
she has raised a horrible child
Was her mom like
with
Lily
those
Munster?
wicked philosophies.
I don't know. Maybe in New York we don't have Wiccan. Was her mom? Are they like the Munsters then? Do they have like that fucked up house? With
No,
the walking
no, they're like
yeah.
the Wiccans are very similar to hippies, dude. They're like
Oh,
very
yeah,
unassuming.
yeah.
Like the monsters.
Like, very
It's
unassuming.
not like the weirdest thing we got here are Jehovah's Witnesses, which is like not even that weird. You know, they might want to knock on your door and ask you, you know, do you know what Armageddon is or whatever. Which I remember as a kid, we got them all pissed off because I was like, yeah, it's a new Def Leppard album. And they got all mad at us and shit. But I mean, I don't know if we have a Wiccan chapter here. At least not that I know of.
Dude, they're cool. They like astrology. They're into crystals. They're
Like
very
pagans.
Yeah.
They're super nice. They're all
Yeah,
of them are
they're
really
pagans.
nice.
They're pagans, but they will never say a negative word about your religion ever, you know, because they're just like, that's your thing. This is
So
my
are they
thing.
like? Are they like nice kind of vegans in a way?
Yeah,
Swedish.
I would say that's true. She's not a vegan; she's a vegetarian. But I guess it's not weird for me because I dated a daughter of a Wiccan in high school, and oh my God, she was one of the most amazing girls I ever dated. Oh, woo! But anyways, so yeah, I mean. And like I say, her parent, well, and what's crazy is, so that's her mom. Her dad is an ex-pro BMX rider, you know, like now he races VW, what's the Carmagia, the fucking badass, you know what I'm talking about? The fucking VW sports cars. Carmagias, I think they're right. Yeah, Gias. So he races those.
I know it's like
But-
the Golf GTI is like the real fast car that they have. The little
the
package.
modern one. Like these are all like pre-80s
Oh, okay, I don't know
stuff.
what they are.
Like he has a VW bus, and then
Which
he
they're
has-
coming out with now is an electric vehicle that looks really cool.
Oh
The
yeah, for the
bus is
VW.
really cool.
All right, sorry. I saw we had lots of time, and I went way off the rails there. Shane's like, I'm out of here. I got more. I got different stuff to do. All right, what we got? Oh, hold on. Brinkalizer says I still need to order my Mythics. I'll DM my campaign promotions to you. All right. Who would like to go first in some what
first.
we got here? Oh, okay, Shane, go for it.
Go, Shane, go.
Oh, sorry, that was you, Cliff, right?
Yeah, that was. Well, as we've talked about, I did get all the McFarlane Superpowers figures.
So
I've already replaced the cap. What?
You opened them with that beautiful packaging they had.
Oh, don't worry, Rock. Don't worry, because every single figure I have a mint on card double
Oh,
of.
okay.
fuck you.
Look at this came from Walmart.com. Look at this shit.
Oh my
What?
God. I need your
Somebody's getting
distribution
fired there.
center.
They didn't fuck those up enough.
Look at this. Here's a Superman. Minty as shit.
Somebody should have punched those figures square in the bubble before they put them in that box. Cliff must have a relative working in there or something.
Dude, I wish. So I got all of them. I got Batman, but I did replace their capes with Cape Master from eBay because their capes are garbage.
And I noticed those capes
Oh,
on eBay are just as
interesting.
much as the figures are. They're like $10.
They're like
each.
$10, yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
But I've been buying capes from this guy for a while because I do customs of old Kenner stuff. So I got my Superman and then the Green Lantern. And then I'll keep him out because I am trying to pick up some vintage superpowers. So I did recently get a Hal Jordan.
Nice.
I fucking hate you. What'd you pay for that in this day and age?
42.
What the fuck?
And he works.
Is that like long? Like you've been watching them forever, or you just happen across an eBay
They're about
auction?
they're between $35 and $50 for a Hal Jordan.
Wait,
Okay.
quick question. A DC superpower as opposed to the Toy Biz ones that were released later in the other packaging where the bubbles kind of fall off.
Yeah.
They're the same figures, right? But just
Some of them are. Like the Green Lantern isn't. The Superman's sort of the same. The Mr. Freeze is pretty indistinguishable except for
because those
the Toy
figures
Biz
so
ones
much
have
less
the
money. Like
the
the
Toy Biz
Wonder
ones
Woman,
have like you could see like a metal screw here.
right? Because I have so many of those mint on card, and I know a lot of them are really inexpensive, like
the
Two-Face,
Robin.
Wonder Woman, Penguin,
Yeah.
Robin. Yeah.
I also got Flash.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Oh. I love in the delay in the video. That looks amazing. I love it.
So I got that. Obviously, I posted. I got the Batwing.
Nice.
Can't find that in the store yet.
I can't find it either. I've been looking.
It's awesome.
Once.
But they're on eBay for $45 with free shipping. So you know what? They're $30. It's like paying for shipping.
They're
basically.
$19.99.
Oh, they're $19.99.
Yeah.
Is the
Yeah.
Superman one $30?
I think the
Yeah.
Superman one's $29. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was noticing when I went to go look for them. Because this is a line I am trying to commit to just finding in the store. After my Superman, I had it for local pickup, and they're like, yeah, we don't have this shit, and canceled it. I am trying to commit myself to superpowers to be something I find in the wild.
Yeah, that's why I did not buy any of these figures off eBay. They were all either located on Walmart.com or physically in the store.
Yeah.
The worst part is if we found it to you, Slick, and we wanted to ship it to you, it's going to be almost as much to ship each figure as it would to buy the figure.
Because the
Yeah,
figures are
exactly.
fucking $9.99, $9.96.
Yeah.
I
Like,
can't
they're-
believe they're that cheap. That's so
Me either. I'm
insane.
shocked.
I am all in on this line.
I
can't
love
fucking
Todd.
wait.
Todd, I don't care if you canceled your employees' Christmas bonuses to buy a $2 million Mark McGuire baseball. You're keeping toys cheap, and that's what I like.
I got, obviously, from costumes.com. I got my RoboCop on fire.
Oh wow. Right.
And, of course, as we discussed, the Jungle Briefing Dutch.
Nice.
I'm just that's the only one I want. I looked through that list of 532 products, and that
You
was
should
the
just buy
only
it because
one
it's
I
still.
wanted.
He's gone.
it's-
The
Oh, is
Jungle
it?
Briefing
Oh.
Dutch is gone. Yeah.
Oh god,
They had
I thought for
500
sure
and-
it's gonna hang out. But,
They had like
oh, wow.
580 of them on there. Considering I sold mine instantly on eBay for $80.
Oh, did you? Yeah,
Oh,
saw
I
that.
blew all
Liz.
that stuff I bought. I bought my Blackstone griddle. All that shit I bought from costumes.com paid for my Blackstone.
That's awesome.
I sold the fucking the Hicks and Hudson for $140. I paid $60 for.
Oh my god.
Oh, I
that's
fucking
crazy.
blew that shit out.
Because I follow you, and I was like, wait, he's posting all that shit he said he bought. Sorry,
The last one I
Cliff,
got
go
was
ahead.
City Hunter.
Nice.
Cool.
Dude, yeah. And that's my problem is I had all of those ultimates. I thought about filling in my Friday the 13th ranks and stuff like that, but I just have too much shit.
I hear that, dude. The last thing I got, it's not really a new thing, but I did buy a Batman Returns Tim Drake and repainted him in more, I guess, bright green.
Yeah.
So he's kind of my superpowers Robin. My superpowers V2 Robin.
Nice.
To
What
go
paint
with my
do you
with
use?
my
Do you-
Hush Batman. Model Master Testers
Is it you use brush or do you use spray?
brush.
Okay, got ya. What kind of brushes do you prefer?
I just buy
I was gonna
sets of
say
brushes.
what keeps down the brush streaks, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
that's
I
always
just
the
do
problem.
thin coats. So
Oh,
like
good.
I'll put the
Okay.
paint. I actually use a lot of like soda caps. And I'll
Okay.
put the paint in a soda cap with a couple drops of water, and I do multiple layers of thin. I do multiple thin
Yes.
Oh,
layers
smart.
as
Can I
opposed
pass-
to one sloppy layer.
Can I pass on a little thing that I found out, and you
Sure.
may be aware of, but I wasn't, and it worked really well for me, is the thinned airbrush paint. Because, well, all airbrush paint is thinned acrylic, I believe, mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it comes pre-thinned, and it's the perfect. It's the perfect.
Oh,
consistency.
that's smart. I didn't think about that. Yeah, because I used to airbrush a lot as a teenager.
I
and
just had great
fucking-
luck with that, and that was like, solid blocks of colors that I was trying to do with, no brush strokes. It worked out pretty good. That's cool though, man. Thanks for sharing that.
Oh yeah, man. Like, and Tester's Model Master's gone, so I'm starting to shop for new paints.
I was gonna say
I've been
don't think I've
testing
seen
these.
Do you have Hobbytown USA in your area?
We don't have a Hobby Town. I found a hobby store online that ships to me, but we have a Michaels, but all their stuff is mostly enamel.
Yeah.
And I have a what's that religious zealot?
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. I do have a Hobby Lobby, but I try not to patronize them.
I was gonna say, yeah. Ever since I've learned that they're politics,
Hobby Lobby
I'm like,
is basic white bitch Comic-Con. My wife loves that store. And then the worst part is when we are out, we'll be driving around and be like, "Oh, there's a Hobby Lobby," and then we go, "Fuck, it's Sunday."
yeah.
Next weekend.
I feel the same way about Chick-fil-A. I'm like, I could really use a spicy chicken sandwich. Fuck, it's Sunday.
Let me tell you, every time we do go to a Hobby Lobby, my wife runs into one friend there. And every time we go there, no matter, there's a bunch of them in Long Island. There's one in Comac, one in Bayshore, one in Riverhead. She'll just run into another. Oh, I buying a bunch of shit.
But you guys are Catholics, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that if it's the fucking motif, that's no worries.
Oh, check out the Monster cereal, guys.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that.
They make cookies now. They make sugar cookies with all
I
that.
saw that, the cookie dough, yeah.
Oh shit.
Did you eat
Yeah,
the cereal at least, or did you just keep the box and not open it?
Oh, I ate the shit out of all that cereal. Man.
Nice.
That's
Oh, yeah.
Monster cereal. I'm not a big chocolate cereal guy, so the first one I knocked out was Count Chocula just to get rid of it, and then I ate the rest of them.
Eat through the hate. Just really,
Well-
that's something I want to eat the
The
most.
hate.
Yeah, I'm not a big chocolate. I don't like chocolate cereal. That's all.
I would say I like chocolate cereal more than most chocolate things.
Exactly.
But the what's the Fruity Wolf, whatever. Fruit Brute. Yeah. That's the only reason why I want to get that 4-pack. Because you can't find Fruit Brute any other way, right? It's just in the 4-pack.
If it's in the 4-pack, I'd say there's probably a good chance, because the 4-pack is just an outer box with 4 regular boxes in it. So I'm assuming that if Fruit Brute is in that multi-pack, he's going to be one of the singles you can get this year.
Okay.
I would assume, but I don't know.
Meanwhile, my
I've
wife went
never.
to Sam's Club while we were podcasting, and I forgot all about it. God.
Didn't tell her to get the 4-pack.
No, I forgot about it because they figured this way there'll be no noise in the house because the dog will lay down, they'll be out. Oh man.
You just have to have your wife drink more, like mine. She's
No.
she's fast asleep right now. All right, Shane. I guess you're at the top of the list. You want to go next?
Yeah, I can make it quick. I got just a whole shit ton of Transformers. I mean, it's just like all just like I found
That
like
no
most.
one cares about.
Yeah, nobody. Awkward.
So now that's like a repaint of Grapple and Inferno. So who's that supposed to be?
This is Road Hauler. It was based on the original concept art for the character before they went with the green for Devastator instead and made him an Autobot. You know, just like Slick, you're probably looking forward to getting this.
Oh yeah, I haven't opened any of.
Oh, remember it's an audio podcast. We got to remember who is that.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is-
Yeah,
we
okay,
know
so
what
this
it
is Master Dominus from the Wreckers 2-pack. It was, isn't it Master Dominus and G2 Leadfoot, I want to say? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
really
the
really nice.
Mastodon in that set was probably my favorite thing.
Yeah, got clamped down from the Speedia 500 stuff. I actually found these in store. I did not see the Cosmos.
I know. I saw the blur. I saw the blur from the Velocitron, but that's the only thing I've seen in store. So the Diaclone.
Yeah,
skids.
some of mine came from Pulse, and then I saw them in the store. But
Any thrifting finds? 'Cause I know you find some good stuff.
Not this week. We didn't do a bunch of
Okay.
thrifting stuff because my wife has been making stuff for her online auctions. We're going to start doing whatnot, so more to come on that. I got these guys from I got these from Pulse.
Ooh.
Looks pretty good.
I didn't get the Lady J. I got the Destro and the Baroness are up on my wall. The Destro had kind of a crushed bubble a little bit. I popped it back out and you can't really tell, but yeah, I don't think it's just Walmart with these because that's the
Dude,
it's all like
I agree.
crease. It's not just Walmart. It's just the crappy card. That's all.
Well, and my Pulse ones, so my Walmart ones came fucked. And so I was like, oh, at least I got the ones I really cared about, Destro and Gung Ho from Pulse, and those came fucked too. Like Pulse has been perfect for me for the last like month and a half. Everything has come pristine, you know.
Do you
and
think it
then
might
I
have
get
happened
those
just coming overseas? Maybe something happened. Heat in the transport and the ship.
Maybe. I mean, they were packed poorly in the box to begin with. You know, when you order, so they came. I got 2 Destros and 2 Gung Ho in the same box. How would you pack them? Oh, you would put them bubble to bubble and stack them, right? And then put some stuff around. No, one was shoved on the side and bent in. And I'm like, dude, your Pulse. But yeah,
I know.
So right now, I literally do not have a good pack of 4 of them. After ordering 16, so 4 of each across Pulse and Walmart, I do not have 4 that are in presentable fucking condition on card.
That's crazy.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah,
I just kind of like I put the I totally get it. And I didn't know what to expect. I just figured, you know, I'm just gonna get what I get. They just, you know, it. I don't know. My Baroness is great though. She came very nice. I mean, yeah, they're all wavy, but I think it has to do with the moisture. I mean, I think it's emulating like the original cards, like, you know, back in the day. Like they're just trying to do it exactly.
No, back in the day they were so thick, dude.
Yeah,
those fucking GI Joe cards you could.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, sorry. Go
no
ahead.
worries.
Motor Master.
I got this Motor Master from Pulse. I got my Sludge. I was happy to. I haven't seen this anywhere in the store, so. Yeah, and I also grabbed. I went ahead and picked this up. I haven't opened any of this shit yet.
Oh, the
Scourge,
Nemesis,
Scourge.
Pink,
I guess
Prime.
My understanding is that they're gonna do more of the Speedia 500 stuff than the Owl Man.
Oh, nice. Crime Syndicate.
Nice.
Yeah. It's funny, I always see these in the store before my order from Target shows up.
That Starro, I'd love to have that Starro, but I can't.
Well, hopefully the 4th figure is Power Ring. I think it's supposed to be, but I don't think they've officially announced it yet. I just think that's everybody's assumption. So that might be one that you're interested in. Jason.
No, I'll definitely get the Power Ring, but I want the full Starro, but unless they release it like they did the King Shark.
Oh, he definitely
you know,
will.
where you get a standalone version of them. I don't
they're gold
want
label.
everything else. Yeah.
McFarlaneToysStore.com, right? Anyway, free advertising. Anyway, that's what I got. So.
Word. Badass, you're the next moving down my
right.
view here. You ready?
Yep. So I got me a Ric Flair. Woo!
Woo! Yeah.
Nice. Those are the figures that are the MOTU bodies, right?
Yeah. And nice.
Like they break apart like the origin.
Yeah, it's an origin body.
It's an origin body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
They just started making them as wrestling figures instead of
Masters
MOTU.
of the WWE.
Master.
And they're also a callback to the Remco AWA figures.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
And then I got me my Superpowers Batman.
So
in
you're
store.
because you have Walmart's up there. See, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
dude.
So
That's
Canadian Walmart has it before an American Walmart.
Not squished. Nice shape.
So we should invade Canada just for that fucking fact they got that figure first.
Fucking Justin Trudeau. Just show you what the
Giving
fuck's
us
up.
Walmart. What are we thinking? I got me an Obi-Wan Darth Vader.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that wave finally. Oh no, that's the vintage
That's
collection.
vintage, yeah.
I saw the retro collection finally.
No, that's vintage collection there.
No,
Yeah.
sorry, that's what
I got the retro collection. I just packed it away already, so I wasn't going to show it.
I saw that card back at my Walmart this weekend, but somebody shoplifted the figure out of it.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Just the bubble
Yes,
in the.
They ripped
card
open the
bag.
bubble. They took the tray out and left the figure in the bubble there.
I got
Took a picture of it.
Mandalorian Super Commando.
Oh, nice! I got my shipping notice on those, but Did you find it in the wild, or was that a pre-order?
Oh, in the wild.
Oh, wow, nice.
Retro collection Vader Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Well,
That's awesome. It's finally a retro Vader that has a standalone lightsaber.
Yeah,
So
right.
I'm
That's
so
pretty cool.
excited.
Yeah.
I just want to confirm again. Is that retro? Can I see that again? Is it? Oh, there it is. I'm glad that sticker's there to remind me that that's.
And it's
retro.
all bent and fucked
Yeah,
up.
Yeah, it's got the fake dog-eared.
I hate the stamp. I hate that stamp so
That's
much.
all right, though. I open all mine, so.
Yeah.
I got the reaction Snake Eyes.
Dope.
Oh,
nice,
okay.
nice. Hey,
Look at that border, Slick.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The Super 7's the only one doing it right.
Reaction Major Blood.
Rad.
Nice.
Got me 501st Clone Trooper. Vintage collection.
Dope.
Hell yeah. Now, what's getting opened here, and what's not going to get opened?
So everything I just showed you on card will end up on my wall on card.
Okay.
So out of the Star Wars stuff, none of that will get open.
You're off the show, badass.
Yeah.
Take a seat.
The Ric Flair will get opened, yes, because he'll go in with my MOTU
good.
stuff.
I'm just curious. I have very particular standards on what I open and don't open, but okay. Ric Flair will get opened.
I have me the Mr. Fantastic for the whatever Marvel line that is.
Yeah, the vintage, whatever.
That,
the fake
that looks
vintage.
like a Ross clearance sticker. Is that a
No, that's
overstock
GameStop.
clearance? Oh, GameStop. Okay.
Because I guess he will become cool in the next Marvel wave of whatever they're doing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
They're going to be in wave 5 or 6. I don't remember which one, but yeah.
Reaction Cobra Trooper.
Cool.
Okay. The white one, of course, you racist.
It's Canada, dude.
Dude, I was at the
Yeah, did they
Valaverse.
even sell the dark skinned ones?
Yeah, they do. They do. I was looking at the back, but all the file cards have them in white skin. And then I have my classified Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Very cool.
Got my classified Storm Shadow.
I found one of those not that I bought it, but I found one in the wild.
Wow.
I am mind blown.
This is all bought in the wild. Everything I'm showing you.
Cool.
Wow, that's crazy.
Classified officer.
Nice.
Very cool.
Granted, for only twice as much as what we paid for it, right?
My $60 or $70 Crocmaster from Toys R Us.
Those I saw in the wild. I saw those at Walmart.
They're peg
Really?
right now.
Wow.
Yeah, they're peg
That's
warming right
insane.
now.
Well, just think about like who. I mean, that's a lot of money, especially in Canadian.
Yeah.
It took me a little bit to go in on that one, but yeah.
Man, it's a great.
And then I'm waiting for my BBTS. Like, I ordered it last week to get shipped. It took them a fucking week to process it before they even shipped it. Like, what the fuck?
I always make that mistake because it always comes up right around my birthday. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be amazing. I can open like 20 toys on my birthday. And then, I always forget that it takes them 2 weeks just to start the fucking shipping process.
Yeah, like I got.
So you get it in like 2.5 weeks or something. You know?
Like it just started mailed Friday. Just mailed Friday.
Can you imagine the daunting task that must be of all the people that do the pile of loot, like how they have to.
I don't even get how they do it because I cancel that shit here and I get a credit and then I reorder this and like they must have this warehouse where they have 10,000 slots.
Well, they must have something when they scan an item. It must say like 34 in inventory, but like 17 are on hold and 17 are overall stock. They must have some kind of real interesting system on how they do everything. I can't imagine that.
But how do you pick that? You know, my pile of loot is 32 items ranging over 9 months. You know,
mine's about just under 30. My pile of loot.
Yeah, it's
a
crazy.
Good person to interview, like somebody that works there, about how they do that
at the warehouse.
Probably. I assume that people that like to do interviews has tried to approach them. I'd assume they just don't do it. But
that's it.
They're like, "Fuck you guys, we're Wiccans."
Yeah, we're Wiccans.
That was my whole thing. Is I don't fucking want to do interviews ever. You know. Yeah. All right, Rock. Sorry,
some of the stuff I don't
you into the.
Oh, that's all right. Some of my stuff's in my other room because it's in my. I got the NECA Diablo 3 Shadow figure. That's in my eBay store. I got the NECA Superman vs. Alien NYCC exclusive.
Is this all going to be an advertisement, Rock?
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I bought everything I bought on that website was the flip, and sure as shit, I made sure mine was the lowest price one on eBay, and I fucking blew that shit out. It was like Goodfellas. You get a case of booze, you put out the back door for half, it's all profit. Literally, every figure I bought was $32. I put up for $80, $90, and I fucking blew them out.
That's awesome.
I got the Hudson and Hicks Alien 2-pack. That was $59.99. I sold that for $140 or $145. I sold one of the other Diablo figures. I got the Dutch San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. What I did get was I did get the Dark Side with they put the sticker on it.
So even with that low tax sticker, you're still feeling some stickiness on there?
Oh yeah, you could clearly see it. You could run your finger on it. But you know what? I don't care. For $10, it's not the end of the world. And then to get my free shipping, I got two Superman and two Batman, one Superman. And then I'll bring back one Batman because fuck Walmart. And then,
I got an extra Batman for my free shipping, so I'm pimping him out into a black and gray Batman.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Rock, just tear that other Batman off the card right now.
But I tell you,
show these people how much you love them.
I tell you though, but going to this Walmart, like it's a brand new Walmart. It's been open for a few months now. Everything else is so weird, hit and miss. Like the toys, it's either fully stocked or it looks like the day after Christmas, like a Black Friday, there's nothing there. But the food is the same way. Like you can go there and they have no French fries in the entire store. Like how does a super Walmart have no French fries?
I went to
the new one we have,
and it literally had no fucking meat in the meat section. And then the next week you go there, it's completely jammed with meat. Like,
yeah, like mine makes no sense. They have tomahawk steaks, which is like the best kind of T-bone you can get for $13 a pound. Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't, and it's just like you never know what they're gonna have. There's no rhyme or reason.
yeah, none of it makes sense.
No, I don't know, but yeah, the figures were weird. Like they had the Supermobile, but didn't have the Batwing. I don't know, but the Star Wars figures, it's the same couple figures every time. And then they get new figures and they get shoplifted.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's all I got. Not much, unless I'm trying to flip it. Because eBay finally picked up. I think now that the news has stopped saying recession for a couple of weeks, I've actually had two good eBay weeks in a row.
It is so crazy that it works like that, because I was just thinking about that I've had some hits on shit I have for sale, and it's just because, like, oh, gas prices dropped $1 in the last month, you know, like, oh, maybe we're not in a recession. And
normally my eBay
like,
for the last 90 days, I normally average between $9,000 and $10,000 in sales. Right now, I'm at $3,600. That shows you the drop off I've had.
Oh, that
like
it's a crazy drop off, but
nothing above $140 is selling. Like any action figure I have that's 300 plus, nothing.
Yeah.
Anything that's AFA grade, it's like 1,000 plus, nothing.
Yeah. So, no one looking to invest in shit.
No,
right
and the prices
now.
are coming down now too. They're finally getting back to like I'd say a little bit pre-pandemic prices. I see crazy deals on Facebook all day long on finished Star Wars figures.
I forgot be buying.
Forgot a piece. Sorry.
Oh, the red cog.
Yeah, I just wanted to flash that up there real quick.
No one cares
Pretty
about
cool.
red cog. Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
So
Fuck
Jason,
you,
you've had some sales on eBay this week?
Not eBay, just on our groups.
Oh, okay.
People finally fucking, like you say, just feeling more confident in buying shit, you know? Like, I think a lot of people feel like, oh, my retirement's going down the hole or something like that. I mean, I'll tell you what, it's super nice to just feel like you don't have to worry about shit like that. If something shows up for a good price I've been looking at for months or even years, you know, I have eBay searches going back years that have price restrictions on them, and one pops up, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna watch that. But
yeah, well, I think the other thing that helped me was that costumes.com is just, you know, to me that was almost like free money.
Yeah,
you know, and I think a lot of people have the same idea.
And I'll tell you what, I don't like scalping, and I don't like that fucking briefing meeting one sold out. But
you could have got it for $40.
No, I know. I had weeks, literally weeks to get it, but I wasn't gonna pay the $40. But I mean, that's good on people that fucking are working that shit.
And a lot of the stuff I sold went internationally.
Yeah.
Because costumes.com won't ship internationally.
Oh, I'll tell you what, anytime I sell high-end things, 50% of the time it's international. It's going the global shipping thing, right?
Yeah,
where you either
Erlanger,
ship to LA or New York.
Yeah,
and then they forward it on.
It's like CFO, you know, and a bunch of numbers. Yeah, most of my sales, I say half my sales are probably international, which I don't mind. I would much rather ship it to Kentucky than to California.
And it's the whole thing where we're selling hard to find fucking shit, right? You're not selling Storm Shadow or fucking Spirit, you know?
Yeah.
Mine's easy this week. Did I show that? I don't know if I showed this last week, and I meant to even take it out of its box, but I guess this guy turned out to be a big, like, fuck you to a lot of people. This is Wondar from the Mattel Creations sale.
Yeah, he sold out super quick, didn't he?
Yeah, and people are like, how dare you sell mainline figures? I'm like...
Wondar?
Yeah, I'm like, Wondar is a mainline figure that everybody must have?
I think he's going for like $135 last time I heard. That Wondar.
I've got 2 more. So
Wow.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I'm unemployed. I
I'm
need
gonna look
that.
right now.
Yeah, I was super excited. I logged on, it was sold out. I was like, oh, bummer. And then like I just went on with my day. Like
Yeah.
it didn't even bother me. Like,
Well,
I was
good,
like,
Cliff.
How
I'm
do you
glad I
spell
don't have to
Wendar?
say, Cliff, I'll take care of you. Because if it's going for that much,
no, dude,
shit.
scalp it. Dude, I don't
Yeah,
care.
dude, scalp it, man.
Like I wanted it until it was sold out, and then I lost interest. Like,
Yeah.
Just like the
How do
yellow
you-
dude.
How do
yeah.
you spell Wendar? Because it's not coming.
think it's with the U.
WUNDER.
DAR.
Is it AR?
Yeah, I think
thought
it's
it was
You got
ER.
it. Look.
Okay.
Oh, it's
You got
down to 70. It's
It
down to
doesn't have any name.
$74.99
It's
now.
just
Oh, it does?
pictures here. It literally has
Oh,
nothing.
okay, fair enough.
But here. I'm like, let's just rip this fucking box open because it's meant to be.
You know
open.
what? This price has come
My
down.
card's bent. My card's bent, people. No. Just,
You can get it for
it is
$65, $60, $60
Oh,
shipping.
okay.
Hey, look at
Yeah, I
that.
was gonna
DAR.
say,
It's
look at
amazing.
that. Right out of the package, bro. That's right out of the mailer.
I'll give you $30 for it then.
It's unpunched, dude. $32.
All right, 32. You drive a hard bargain.
But it is AR. But yeah, that's right out of the fucking package is what that bubbles or that card's looking like.
That's awesome.
You can probably flatten it out.
I don't think I have any of the Origins figures on card. I think I open all my Origins.
Yeah, all my Origins open it.
Just my focus ones. Like I have a Scareglow, a Trap Jaw, I have a He-Man, I have the vintage He-Man and vintage Skeletor, but I don't keep much of them on card. So yeah, this one's pretty plain. Plain Jane Motormaster.
Motormaster.
I just got that on Saturday, but I got it from Target with the $25 off of $100 coupon.
Right.
So I got it 25% off. It's $85, so I got it about $65.
That's all right. That's fucking
Yeah.
right on.
Yeah. So there's some slick logistics for your ass. Dude, every fucking time I go to Dollar Tree, there's new Final Faction shit. Here is a fucking weapons kit.
What is that? The fucking Predator weapons kit?
Yeah, dude. It's got a backpack that holds the different spears and the Kroll glade. You know, I watched Kroll the other day. It's missing 2 blades, but you know.
Is it back metal or does it just look like it's chrome?
Oh yeah, it's just like fuck it. It's molded in like a chromy plastic.
Fuck the environment. You know what I mean? Like, let's just use paper for this cancer. We need this stuff out there cheap.
It's like when you go to the comic convention and you get the like obligatory like knife seller that has like all like the like fantasy weaponry. Like,
And the Wolverine,
Dude,
things to wear. Like
And then this crazy thing. So if you remembered, I showed like basically a rolling TIE fighter from Final Faction. So they kind of show it here in a shadow. But this is the accessory kit for it. And it's basically to make it like a scorpion. So you get 2 like bladed articulated claws. And then this like bendy scorpion fucking stinger and shit.
How are they not
Dude,
paying
this is
you?
the fucking... I'm sorry. I know. I sound like Pixel Dan when he was like, classics are the most amazing thing ever. But this is the best toy line in the last 10 years.
Like, you're
for
the only guy that's promoting
for
this
the
stuff.
price.
They should be sending this shit for free to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
shit, the price they're practically free, $1.25.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, just send
Fucking candy bar costs more than that now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you know we buy like cherry sours when we go and buy this shit?
Send Slick a case of this stuff. He'll promote it.
Now the other story is, so this is kind of cool. This is
A Boba
a
Bat?
Boba Bat.
Boba Bat?
Yeah, Boba Bat. So this is Black Major, and it's sold through a guy that specifically contracted him to do it and that kind of shit. So it has all the other Bat stuff that I've gotten, much more expensive. All he sells is this one, and he sells it on eBay. I need some opinion here. Let me take this out of the bag. I don't know if I can fucking... Okay, so this is an independent toy seller that produces an amazing product. Like, the paint is great. You know, like, could you imagine ever having a toy like this? But I pay $35 shipped with tax, so it's about $38.
That's not bad.
Here's his backpack, and I don't know if you're going to be... Oh, yeah, you're going to be able to see it. Do you see that gray against the silver?
One's different than the others?
Yeah, they didn't paint the claw on that side.
Oh, only one-sided claw paint. Like they didn't flip it.
Yeah. I'm paying almost $40 for a 3 3/4 O-ring figure. Again, individual seller. It's me and you, right? Like, we just decided, hey, we want to do a cool deco. We know this dude and we work out. Like, should I make a big deal of that, or should I just paint it with a silver Sharpie? What do you guys feel?
I would leave it or use matte paint.
Okay. So don't say, hey, I'm a little disappointed.
Don't burn
to
your
this
bread.
guy.
Don't
What about
burn
just
your bread.
flipping it so the shiny part's on the outside?
Yeah, he's truly only going to sit on the shelf.
I was going to say, I'll never look at it differently than this.
Oh,
so
there's
yeah,
only
I can
one
put
of
the
it, yeah.
silver up. Okay.
I'm happy to paint and fix. I'm happy to paint it for you and spray it for you, man.
Okay. I really, my first instinct was like, fuck no, this guy's going to
That's some
replace
real
this
first world
hook.
problems, Slick.
No, man.
You know? Yeah, no, it is
Yeah.
super
Some real
first
white people
world.
problems, man.
It is. That's why I wanted to get everybody's opinion. Okay. Well, I am glad to know that everybody was like, fucking suck it up, you bitch. Okay. I can rock with that. All right. I got a lot of other stuff, but we're super late. We got some grab bag. Let's fucking hit this shit. Andor trailer. Anybody change their mind? We've talked about this already.
Didn't even watch it yet.
No,
Yeah.
it's good. I'm down. I'm excited.
You like it?
Yeah,
I-
I'll watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm not excited. It's not. It's kind of like Ocean's 11. Like, I love every actor that's been in all of those series, but I don't like crime heists, so I don't really care about the fucking movie. And this is
Crime
what-
heists, as opposed to what other kind of heist?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't like crime heists, guys.
Taco heist.
Maybe socially woke heists. Maybe I would like that better. If somebody was stealing a bunch of fucking condors or
I think
something
the word
like
heist
that
became
like
out of
illegal.
captivity.
You
You
mean like
know?
the peaceful protests when they burned down the cities and looted everything?
Yeah, maybe that I would feel a little bit better about is,
Guys-
hey, we're right, so we're going to fuck all your shit up.
And we're
Remember
just gonna break
Falcon
into the
guy?
Gucci store and take all the pocketbooks in there.
Remember the Falcon guy from that Buck Rogers TV show back in the 80s?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he had the white hair with like the little feather things on.
Yeah.
That's one figure that I've never seen, so I think it'd be cool.
They made a
It
Migo
was.
of him, like the new Migos. I'm
No,
pretty sure.
no way.
I think so.
I gotta go
To the
Sean,
internet,
check that out.
Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Off
check
I
the
go.
engineer nerd will post pictures of the new Migo figures. I'm pretty sure.
So, future of Transformers and G.I. Joe comics, because if you don't remember this, they have taken the license away from IDW at the end of this year. If you're not a previews or comics person that orders that shit regularly, like IDW used to be one of the most prominent sections in a previews catalog, and now it's like way back, like in the smallest of fine print. And if you're trying to flip through it, you'll never find it.
They're with the indie stuff.
don't. Yeah, exactly.
It's horrible.
And the indie stuff is killing it because they'll have 30 pages compared to its now 9 because they
problem is IDW
print all
will
their
license
comics.
properties. It's
Yeah.
Ghostbusters, Transformers, G.I. Joe, My Little Pony,
And
a
they're-
couple other things they have.
Yeah.
Teenage Ninja Turtles. They that's their problem. Is all their money is all their properties are just everybody else's IP, and
Yeah.
that's what's killing them.
And everybody's taking it away now. So again, if you're a comic fan, go read this. Hasbro's talking about they want to do more adaptations of TV and movies, which every TV, well, actually so what do you guys think about that? An adaptation of TV episodes of Transformers. Would you buy that?
No.
Like good art, but it's still the same
think-
story they told in season 1, episode 8 of
Like, are we talking the
Transformers.
original Transformers?
Yeah, the original cartoon.
Okay.
They draw a super cool comic, but it's the exact same dialogue. But Prime, that
Yeah.
kind of shit. Would you buy that?
If it wasn't Transformers, yeah.
If it was G.I. Joe, would you buy
They've already
would you buy episode 4 of Rise of Serpentor as a comic?
No.
If it was
Absolutely.
Okay.
I
think I would too, but
Also,
Hey, guys.
Larry, I don't know, Shane, were you talking about what Larry Hama said at the Comic-Con this weekend?
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Shane, take it.
I just read it on Full Force that it's going to continue at 301 with another publisher that's picked it up. So
that's
not,
good.
Yeah, will not end at number 300. So
Yeah, and I wasn't even in. I just assumed Real American Hero would continue, no matter where it went. So that's good to hear. Confirmation that Hama's going to stay involved and it's going to continue.
Yay, Blue
But-
Ninjas till 2030. That storyline's never gonna die.
Is he still doing fucking ninjas with this
The
shit?
Blue Ninja storyline's been going on for 3 years now. The Cybernetic Ninjas and Revenge, it's still going on. It's been like literally, I don't know how many years. It's probably more than 3 years now.
I remember when we started and it was all military, and then it went Snake Eyes, and then it just went fucking
And Snake
ninja.
Eyes gets killed, and there's another Snake Eyes who gets burned and can't fucking talk. It's
Yeah.
like he just recycles the same shit.
Yeah,
the
dude, he
brainwave
needs to
scanner.
fucking
It's the
be
same
done.
shit. Just I think he forgets about it. Then he brings back dead characters and forgets about it, and it's the same. Like I love Larry Hama, but I almost feel like G.I. Joe needs a fresh take on it.
Yeah.
Because they only sell like 3,000 or 4,000 copies a month of Real American Hero. So you know what that is? It's the same bunch of 40-year-olds buying it. Like
Yeah.
there's a small devote
Yeah.
group, and that's it. So they're not getting any new fans. So they kind of need to move on. I was kind of hoping that they would take a new take on it, but who knows?
Yeah, and I think that's what I was thinking. Right? Is like how
Unless they're going to do two
you
books,
bet.
'cause they've tried it numerous times where they try an alternate story, an alternate universe, and what happens is it gets maybe 7, 12 issues and they cancel it. They either
Yeah.
cancel it for poor sales, or if people aren't buying it because it's not a Real American Hero, and it's gone. We're finicky people, us G.I. Joe fans. We likes what we like, and that's it.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
right.
I wish I lived in the UK. UK are getting stamps, bro, and getting fancy stamps. Look at that shit.
Those
Oh,
are
dude,
nice.
those are
That's a
Transformers.
fuck
Those aren't fancy. You don't want those.
I'm sure you can get them.
But it's very comic wise. Hey, it's very UK
Oh, the art's
comic
great.
style. Look at that fucking Megatron right there.
Right on. I want the
didn't look
Shockwave
at this one yet. Oh yeah, dude. Every sound wave I have displayed has the laser beak sitting on his fucking tape chest or
Did
his
you see the
fucking
price?
cassette door.
Do you see the price of those stamps? They
No,
look like
are
they're
they
one.
like-
They look like they're £1 something each. Those are
Uh-huh.
expensive stamps when you figure
When
it
you
all
actually,
out.
well, to get them to us.
No,
yeah,
just the face value alone. You're looking
Oh,
at each
really?
stamp. Each stamp is over £1 in postage.
I bet they're
Oh.
available at TFCon in Chicago, Cliff.
Well, that's no. This is TF Nation.
I'll never know, Shane. Unfortunately, I'll never know. It'll just be a mystery that dies with me.
MOTU masks. Oh shit!
These are awesome.
We're like
Yeah, they look
within
sweet,
minutes.
dude.
That Skeletor sold out quick as fuck. Beastman was available like hours later. I wonder if it's still available. Oh, it's still available. Okay, so they're not that limited, but Skeletor sold out
500
within
each.
1 hour. Yeah.
So
So there was more than 500 people that wanted a Skeletor mask.
Man, I want something
That
my
Hordak
natural
one is sick
beard.
as fuck.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm getting. I thought
The
I
Hordak?
was like, no, I should get Trapjaw because he's more my focus. And I'm like, dude, that Hordak is gorgeous.
Dude,
That's the one I will get, and hopefully it's $50, and they're
it will not be
like-
$50, dude. That's going to be a deluxe mask. It's
I
got the
know. I
fucking
was gonna
thing.
say it's got like the big thing. I'm like, oh, they're gonna charge more for that one. I assume nobody bought one of these masks.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the Beast Man. How much are they again?
50.
$50,
Okay.
and then because they're from, is it costumes? Was this costumes.com?
Sure was.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll have a $10 to $15 shipping charge.
The Skeletor's a no-brainer. It's so
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, well, and
So
that's
good.
The
why.
fact that they're
like
not
I
just
say-
masks, they're masks of the vintage toy heads. Like,
Yeah.
that's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
that's what I'm saying. It's not like trying to go after like what's the Star Wars, the super famous
Ben Cooper.
Yeah, Ben Cooper.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's not just like a Ben Cooper mask. It is literally a vintage toy wraparound mask. Like, it's
But
impressive.
it's gonna be hard to make a costume to go with those masks. Those masks are gonna be just purely for the shelf. You
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah, no.
There's no.
Trust
You're not
me.
making a costume for that.
Even my little Halloween 3 pumpkin mask, like, I was at a party for about 15 minutes and I'm like, nope, taking this mask
You wear a
off.
latex mask for a
Yeah,
minute.
dude, my eyelids were sweating. You know, my eyelashes couldn't keep the water out of my eyes
That's
because of
pure
that
hell.
fucking vinyl mask at a real party. You know.
That's why the Jason masks are awesome. It's just over the face. You can just take it
Dude.
off. Like it doesn't.
I'll tell you what, Cliff.
Comes,
My fucking 8-bit Jason mask. I am seriously considering an 8-bit Jason costume for this year, where I dye the overalls, the fucking like light purple, weird 80 purples color and shit like that,
Nice.
and then get the teal under shit. I think that's what my costume's gonna be.
You're gonna pop
for
the
this
lenses
year.
out? Or are you
No.
gonna keep the lenses in?
No shit, no.
That's the one
Can
figure I
I-
missed out from costumes.com. They had the 8-bit Jason.
I know.
That was one of the first ones that sold out. That and Rambo.
Oh no, I can see through these perfect.
Yeah, they're just sunglasses.
Yeah, no, fuck no. I was when you were like, "Are you gonna pop them out?" I'm like, "Is there something wrong with them?"
No, I just
So-
if you were gonna be at a party, like
No, this is perfect. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna finish the show like this.
Good, 'cause I got
So,
Westworld finale starting.
oh yeah, sorry. Who cares? Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation. classified. Hey, there's novels out there, like young reader, if you don't know what that means, like teenager novels that you can read for classified. But that's it. So thank you, everybody. I know we were doing amazing on time, and then we just kind of totally bit the bullet.
That's the best part of the show. We go off the rails.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. Don't listen to the first hour and a half of this. Listen to the second hour and a half of this.
Yeah, that first hour and a half is total bullshit.
What are you talking about? Rock's stories were fucking awesome.
I have a great.
Okay, listen to the first 10 minutes, then skip ahead 2 hours, and then listen to those.
Next time somebody brings up 7-Eleven on an episode, ask me about, hey, Rock, didn't you work at 7-Eleven after you got fired? Oh,
you must have.
And I got another great story. We're going to tease that. We're going to tease that for another episode so you guys come back and listen.
That requires a voicemail.
You know, we should cut out Grab Bag and just have Rock story time.
I love that. Oh, shit. All right, motherfuckers. We will see you sooner rather than later.
Later rather than sooner.
Peace. Oh, hey, KJ Smith, I saw you in there.
I realized I got fired from 2 different 7-Elevens. I forgot about that.